be a Steelers, consider others before you consider yourself. To protect your brother, even from himself. To give support at your own expense. And when wearing the black and gold suit of armor, make sure nobody desecrates it, disrespects it. Most importantly, we ourselves don't dishonor it. Approval from previous legends who have donned the black and gold. These virtues I learned while playing for the Steelers are what make the legacy of the black and gold timeless. They are passed down in the locker room from the steel curtain to anyone who valiantly wears the black and gold. Creating a brotherhood that is deeper than money, business, and winning. To be a Steelers, consider others before you consider yourself. This is our culture, Steeler culture.
Now, here are your hosts, Rob and Dan, the Steel Twins.
Steelers Nation, get those terrible towels ready because it is game day for our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers as they are set to face the Carolina Panthers in Carolina on the road for week 3 of the NFL preseason, the last week of preseason for all NFL teams, that is, but in this case, it is for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a lot of players, man, they get one last chance to make their point and prove their case to make the Steelers 53-man roster, dude. There's a lot to look forward to, brother.
There's a lot to look forward to, but none more than we're actually going to see some of the starters. Not all of them. We're not going to see DK. We're not going to see TJ. We're not going to see Cam. And
we're not going to see A-Rod.
Unfortunately, I was hoping we get a drive or two with Aaron Rodgers under center, you know, to get a little chemistry going.
This is why we can't have good things.
This is why preseason exists, but, you know, he's been in the league for so long. Mike Tomlin thinks, you know.
Oh, 21 years, bro. You don't have to worry about it.
We are, it's not like you're new here. It's just, you know what to do.
Does he? I hope so.
I'd hope so.
I hope so.
I hope we don't run into some miscommunication issues come week 1 versus the Jets. That's all I'm going to say. We won't see those 4, but we could see, and I imagine we will see Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, JPJ, Jalen Warren, potentially Alex Highsmith, depending on his groin injury. Nick Herbig, I don't know what the update is on his hamstring injury from last week, but maybe we get to see him.
From what I've heard and looked into, players that are healthy enough to play will play.
Deshaun Elliott, I believe, will play. Maybe Pat Frymuth. Drake in the chest is Jonnu Smith is out. Really?
Is Jonnu out?
Really?
So we don't even get to see the new Steelers tight end today. Damn.
Interesting.
No?
Well, that makes me wonder, is Corey Trice healthy? Is Dante Kent healthy?
I'm glad you mentioned that with Kent because Kent returned to practice this week.
He did.
So if he's healthy enough, he'll be good to go. He'll be ready to play, which, I mean, Kent's going to really have to make a strong case to make the 53. I mean, it's his lone game if he is playing. Trice, on the other hand, I have not heard anything about Trice practicing or possibly playing today, which is a huge negative if you're Trice in this case because
he's on the chopping block.
I mean, you look at that whole cornerback room, man, it's stacked, it's loaded, it's got a lot of name value there, but only so many people can make the roster.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many positions that You know, or there's so many people at certain positions the Steelers are going to want to keep a tight end, wide receiver. How many wide receivers are they going to keep? 5? I'd imagine.
They're going to want to keep 4 tight ends, most likely.
So how many corners are they going to keep? So is Trice going to play? Is Kent going to play? Are we going to see, I'm not going to get my hopes up here, but are we going to see Will Heyward? Mike Tomlin did say that anyone that is healthy is under consideration to play, and that includes some of the starters. So I don't anticipate the main guys starting or playing for too long, maybe a series or 2, but at least we'll get a little bit of a glimpse at what they will do today. Obviously, with that, they'll be relieved by a lot of the guys that we saw the last 2 preseason games.
Indeed.
If you're not down with that, we've got 2 words.
Oh,
Icy Rose with a 199 says Trice is just Senquez Golson 2.0.
at least he played.
Yeah, you got to give Trice credit. At least he has some games under his belt.
No.
At least he has 1 more interception than Senquez Golson has in his entire career. Got to give it to him. But no, you're not wrong. The only difference is we drafted Golson in the 2nd round and Trice in the 7th round, so it's not that bad of a situation. It's not.
It's still a frustrating thing to see with Trice, and I'm sure he's frustrated in his own right, considering he wants to be out there and ball.
You know, Corey Trice is just an interesting situation because he's got so much potential, but not Mike Tomlin, I'm sorry, Terrell Austin, at this point, what's the difference? Terrell Austin had this to say regarding, almost said Senquez Golson. Damn you, Icy. Terrell Austin had this to say regarding Corey Trice.
Didn't they wear the same number, by the way?
Yeah.
Was Golson? He was 27.
You might not remember, but yes, he was 27.
Oh, my God, man. 27 ain't a good number then.
No, probably not.
Jeez.
Terrell Austin said this about Corey Trice. He said that the Steelers really like Corey Trice, but they don't see him enough on the field. Ow. Talk about being harsh.
Well, listen, he wasn't the only one that said that. Remember Omar Khan during, I think it was back at the Combine.
Yep,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Omar Khan, because I have the quote here.
Go ahead.
Omar Khan said that the team likes Corey, but the reality is his durability is an issue, and until it's not an issue, the cornerback position is something to keep their eye on. He said that back in April, and look at who he's added since.
Yeah, exactly. Trice, man, like we know he's got the talent, he's got the potential, he's got the size for it. I mean, you just look at him and what you want in an NFL cornerback, he's got it. He's got the skills.
Yeah.
It's just the durability issues, they have just not been holding up. And that goes back to his college days.
Well, it's been 3 years now, right? That he's been in the league, 3 years, and he's still dealing with injury issues. I don't see him making the 53, unfortunately.
No, especially if he doesn't play.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough case.
Which doesn't sound like he is. And if he doesn't play, I mean, like the best case maybe is practice squad if they want to reserve a spot for him. If he wants to stay around.
Sure.
Which I would imagine that they probably want to just to keep some extra guys at hand at cornerback.
Well, some chemistry, some familiarity there in the room. Thing with Trice is Austin continued to say he's an NFL corner. There's no doubt about it. He's just not available.
Yeah, G, when you get hit by that statement, it's just like,
bro, there's not much left backing you in regards to you staying on the team. There's not.
No, and that's unfortunate for Trice. It is.
Yeah. We got Byron Nelson in the chat that says start Nichols. You're talking about Lou Nichols. Believe it or not, Lou Nichols only had 7, I'm not joking, 7 snaps last week. And he still burst off for a 37-yard gain.
42 yards on 3 carries.
He's a chippy runner with some burst. For 5'10", 220, he's got some burst to him.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't go down to first contact. He's got that contact balance. He's got that underrated speed.
He's one of them sleepers, man. He's one of those guys that, has just been an intriguing prospect to watch. And I don't know if he's going to really make it onto the 53 because I don't know if they're going to want to keep 4 running backs.
Yeah.
I mean, Lou Nichols could really make a strong case. He really could. If not the 53, then absolutely practice squad if he wants to stick around.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think he's doing so much in so little time that it's hard to keep him off the roster.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear that.
That's just my point of view.
I mean, he's getting if he gets more opportunities today, I mean, yes, let's see what he can do. If he's making the most out of his small reps, give him more and just see, how much more he can take this.
Well, I also want to see what he does on special teams. I don't think he's gotten any special teams reps or no return reps. Caleb Johnson has, Lou Nichols has not. I figured if they give that opportunity to Lou Nichols and see what he could do, that could reserve him a spot.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what his history is with kick returns or returns in general throughout his career.
Yeah.
But, I want her to give him the opportunity to see what they do there. They've been more prone on Keyshawn Williams doing that.
For sure.
For the later parts of the game.
Right.
And Caleb Johnson early.
We'll see him. We will not see Rock Taylor, folks. The Rock is cut. He got cut a couple days ago this past week, so we will not see Rock Taylor. So expect more of Max Hurlman, which is good. I like Max Hurlman.
Which is messed up because I actually wrote down notes about Rock Taylor and his performance.
And now,
just days before he got released, and it's like, it's
Right.
just useless notes. It's like, fuck me, right?
Yeah.
Swear
So
jar.
we'll see more Max Hurlman, which is good. More Scotty Miller, who I think should make the roster.
Scotty too hottie.
We'll see, what's his name?
Bobby Trees.
Bobby Trees, yeah. Robert Woods.
If he, at this point, does Robert Woods make the team?
No.
He's playing more so with the fourth stringers.
I think Ben Skoranek, if Ben Skoranek's healthy, he'll play.
If he's healthy, yeah. I know he's dealing with a toe injury, I read.
You also notice the Steelers did bring in Gabe Davis this week for a visit. They actually brought him in Tuesday for a visit, a couple days ago. But he left Pittsburgh without a contract, folks. He didn't sign a contract. In fact, he left Pittsburgh, and the next day he went back home to Buffalo to visit the Bills on Wednesday, which there's still not been a contract signed yet. So what does this mean for Gabe Davis? Where is he going to go? Where does he want to sign? I'd imagine he wants to go back to Buffalo because that's where he had literally all his success. I'm sure Josh Allen still likes him. Does he want to come to Pittsburgh? Either way, wherever he goes, he's getting the vet minimum because Jacksonville still owes him however much for cutting him. I don't know what happens to Gabe Davis. I don't know if he's going to sign with the Steelers. It don't matter to me. He's not a game breaker to me. He's not the fix for me. So wherever he wants to go, it's whatever. If he signs with the Steelers, cool. Whatever. If you go to Buffalo, whatever.
I'm kind of in the same boat as Dan. It's like, if he's here, that's fine, you know, because when you look at outside wide receiver depth, we practically don't have anybody.
No.
Outside of DK outside and Roman Wilson, ideally outside. But as far as depth goes, Skoranek maybe, but like that's just about it.
That's it. We have nobody outside, bro. Icy Roads with a 499 says, we need a new owner. Why do we have the smallest coaching staff? Because we're cheap. SOS, right? Same old Steelers.
Yeah, they're cheap.
They're very cheap. They're very cheap. We have the smallest coaching staff and probably outside of Mike Tomlin getting $50 million combined with his latest contract extension. Was it last year?
It was last year.
Last offseason? Yeah. Outside of that, we probably have the lowest cost in regards to assistant coaches, everyone else, position coaches, right?
If I would have to double check, but I think we have the same amount of coaches as we did last year. The only difference is we replaced 2 because 2 left.
Yes.
They weren't relieved of their duties. They left. So we had to replace them. That's the change.
True that. Says too many hamstring issues this preseason. Bad offseason training. Probably. The conditioning is very interesting.
Yeah, these soft tissue injuries, dude, it's just
it's
one after another.
It's something Mike Tomlin said in his end-of-season press conference last year that they really want to fix up these soft tissue injuries because that's the one thing that bit them bad last year. And here we are, not even at week 1 yet, and we're dealing with them again. Corey Trice, Nick Herbig, Alex Highsmith. Am I missing anyone?
There's injuries to Calvin Anderson still. Ryan McCollum
Calvin
still.
Austin.
Calvin Austin. No, I think he came back to practice. I don't know what his participation was, but I mean, that's a good sign of him coming back.
Sure.
But like, it's just these injuries is just...
Even most of the depth on the offensive line, which is very bad, but still.
Yeah, and we could talk about that later on, about a certain free agent that was brought up.
Why talk about it later on? We can bring it up right now. How about Dalton and Reisner, guys? Now, there's no specific news on him. Dalton Reisner visited I believe it was the Bengals.
Of course he did. I mean, if you guys saw that clip of Joe Burrow kind of running for his life and the Bengals offensive lineman kind of putting his hands up, yeah, the Bengals could use some O-line help. So that doesn't surprise me.
No. He visited the Bengals and visited the Seahawks. Now, he is also considering the Steelers as a visit. He didn't visit the Steelers yet. That's just a rumor. That's just maybe a true report. I don't know.
I mean, that's coming from Jeremy Fowler. So, I mean, the Steelers are in consideration. I mean, I find that intriguing.
Well, the Bengals and Seahawks will give him a starting spot. The Steelers, they will not. They're not benching Mason McCormick for Dalton Reisner.
No.
But Dalton Reisner would be very good improved depth at either guard spot, which we need.
No, big time. I mean, he's primarily a left guard. He's primarily played left guard in his NFL career, but last year he played right guard. He did very well. The guy's still starter caliber.
Sure.
He showcased that with the Broncos, of course, to start his career, and then the Vikings for a couple years now. The guy's still starter quality, but if he signs here, he'd be nothing but a very quality swing guard backup, which the Steelers could honestly use that guard because Spencer Anderson, if you remember when Sayamalu was hurt last year for 4 weeks. He was in a left guard, but then
Got benched.
got benched for McCormick. And then when Sayamalu came back, McCormick moved over to the right guard after Daniels had a season-ending injury, and then we never saw Spencer Anderson in the starting lineup again.
Outside of the last 2 preseason games, where in the first preseason game he allowed a sack, and last week he got beat on the touchdown pass that Mason threw to Brandon Johnson.
Yeah, so Anderson has not really panned out as a solid backup, even for a 7th rounder. Like Anderson, though a very versatile offensive lineman, you know, there's still some kinks that Anderson's got to work out. Max Sharping, who's another backup guard of ours, he's primarily had center snaps because Ryan McCollum's been hurt throughout training camp and preseason.
Is he healthy yet?
I hope so. I mean,
McCollum stepped in for 3 games last year for Frazier and did well. Those were 3 of Najee's best games, oddly.
yeah. It's like the injuries in the middle of the offensive line when it comes to the depth. And then you have the players that are filling in and getting the opportunities. It's just, they're not clicking. They're not really, though they're backups, they're not really good backups at that, at least not in my opinion.
Right.
So getting a guy like Reisner to back up McCormick or even Sayamalu at that, you know, that's positive depth right there. That's great depth for the offensive line.
I just don't. I don't see it happening. He's going to take a starting role, even if that is with the Bengals, because they need him more than we do.
I'm not going to deny that. I mean, if Reisner feels like he's a starter and he's going to go out there and want a starting gig, then by all means.
Yeah, you're not bringing in Dalton Reisner and benching Mason McCormick. You're not.
No, that's not happening.
Because the Steelers' bread and butter is still trying to run the football.
And McCormick knows how to run block. He's a better run blocker than Reisner is.
He's also a very good pulling guard. Reisner's not.
Yeah.
Like if you
And
want,
McCormick's earned that starting gig.
he has.
He earned that last year. He showcased that.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with Dalton Reisner. He hasn't visited the Steelers yet. Reisner doesn't have a contract yet with anybody, so things could change. But Reisner would be a good depth move. I just don't anticipate that. Same thing with Gabe Davis at this point. In fact, all these teams are trading for wide receivers. The Saints traded for Veely of the Broncos.
They traded a 4th rounder for that guy.
A 4th and 7th.
Jeez.
The guy's 27 years old.
I know.
I don't think the Saints should be trading draft capital, but I know they need receiver help.
They need a lot of help.
They need a lot of. You goddamn right they do. You got the Niners trading for Sky Moore from the Chiefs.
Yeah. Sky Moore.
But Steelers, they haven't done much. In fact, there's not reports, more so rumors from Andrew Filipponi of 93.7 The Fan, talking about Jalen Polk.
As a matter of fact, no, that's not happening.
No, first of all, Jalen Polk sucks, okay?
Well, that's not happening because he's hurt.
Is he?
He's going to have shoulder surgery that's going to take him out his entire second year.
Oh, then that's just false then.
Yeah.
Well, he put one up today regarding Alec Pierce of the Colts, which I am more prone to because Pierce is a deep threat.
No, he's very good.
He's a playmaker.
He's a playmaker. He's very good. He's a more capable number 2 outside guy. He's very good.
I don't think he is a 2.
I think he's capable of being a 2.
He's like Justin Watson.
He's capable of being a 2. Justin Watson with better hands at that.
That's what I'm saying.
Better hands, better deep threat.
He's just
guy.
like Justin Watson, in my opinion.
8 touchdowns. Wait, 8 touchdowns last year he got?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good red zone guy.
Maybe he can be the 2, but they're going to give that opportunity to Roman. That's no doubt.
I mean, just based off Roman's usage and his performance, yeah, ideally he would be the number 2.
Well, it just appears the Steelers are very comfortable where they're at, and they're going to give him and Calvin the chance, which is fine. But don't slam the book on just that. We got to keep searching because we godly need wide receiver help.
Yeah, I mean, if you need a guy to come in to kind of fill in as like an extra hand as a number 2 wide receiver, I mean, Alec Pierce can be very capable of doing that.
Yeah.
He did it for the Colts for a number of years. I mean, he had some 100-yard games last year.
I would like Alec Pierce. I like his deep threat ability. He's a big playmaker. In fact, I think he led the league last year in yards per catch. Seriously underrated deep threat is Alec Pierce. Always liked him, especially coming out of college.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind that. Would they trade him? I don't know. The Colts, they're starting Daniel Flippin' Jones.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing.
Well, I look at their wide receiver room because they still have A.D. Mitchell, who they drafted after us.
Yep.
After we selected Frazier. Michael Pittman, Josh Downs, Alec Pierce. It's a pretty loaded wide receiver room right there. So, I mean, if they feel like they could move one away, Pierce could be that guy.
Well, we'll give you a 6 next year.
Can't hurt.
Give you a 6 next year for Alec Pierce.
Can't hurt.
It's not the solution, but still a solid, little threat for A-Rod. Still Lee, what's up, fellas? What's up, everyone? We're doing good, bro. Hope you guys' this week has been solid. Hope you guys' week has been very, very good. We got Steelers football in about 20 or so minutes, man. Last preseason game is the last preseason game, which means we won't have Steelers football for a couple weeks, not up until September 7th. So, yeah, we're going to have to wait another 2 weeks. Two and a half weeks.
Ain't that far away.
Not that far away.
Ain't that far away. We can make it.
But this is the last chance for a lot of these guys to make a case for themselves to make the 53 or reserve a spot for the practice squad. That includes a guy like Lou Nichols. 7 snaps last week, but as we know, he came away with a big run, 37-yard carry, breaking off tackles, showing off that contact bounce, a little bit of speed, bouncing outside and everything. Give him more carries. Give him more reps. Jaylen Warren could play today, seeing that Tomlin said that all the starters are outside of course, DK, A-Rod, TJ, and Cam. Everyone is up for consideration to play. So we could see a little bit of Jaylen Warren, probably not too much. I'll be curious to see more of Caleb Johnson. He had a very good game last week, finally catching up to the NFL speed, so more carries for him will be good. But I would have Lou Nichols get an increased number of snaps. So following Caleb should be Lou Nichols, not Gainwell, not Trey Sermon. I would give it totally to Lou Nichols.
If you're not down with that, we've got 2 words for
Robert H. with a 5 says, let's get ready to rumble.
Yes, sir, Robert. Yes, sir.
Shout out to Robert in the chat, man. We appreciate you.
No, Lou Nichols needs more playing time.
Yes.
Like with the opportunities that he's gotten, limited opportunities at that with his snaps, he's making the most of it. If you're making the most of your limited snaps, then that deserves an increase of snaps, an increase of playing time, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Not to say that Trey Sermon hasn't done anything. He's had 2 touchdowns past 2 weeks. It's just as far as impact on runs and whatnot, just what they're doing on the field. Lou Nichols has made the most of it.
Yeah.
He's outran Trey Sermon. He's outran Evan Hall and whatnot, or Evan Hull, excuse me. Lou Nichols deserves more playing time. Give him the opportunity. Just see what you got in the young stud.
I agree. I mean, yeah, Trey Sermon has had touchdowns the last 2 weeks, but outside of that, there's not been much. Lou Nichols in 7 snaps last week showed you what he could do. And then the week prior, he had himself another really good game. So, yeah, I'd give him the carries, give him the opportunity to try to make the roster. I think he should get it, honestly. I think what he showcases is enough to make the 53. Yeah, he'd be the 3 or 4 this year, but even still, I'd give him opportunity in the return game as well to see what he could do in that area to really solidify himself a chance to make the 53. Following him, we have a couple other names we want to discuss regarding who could make the 53. Skylar Thompson, obviously. A-Rod won't play. Mason will. I don't know about Will Howard. I don't think Will Howard will play. If you guys have news.
If I can do a quick refresh on Twitter, because we're about 18 minutes away from game time. Maybe there's an update.
I haven't seen anything. But we'll see Mason again, obviously, followed by Skylar Thompson. Skylar Thompson's deserving of the 53. He is. What he's done the last 2 weeks has been very, very good. He's made 0 mistakes. That interception wasn't on him last week. That was on Lance McCutcheon, in my opinion. He's made 0 mistakes. He's earned the spot. Like, yeah, he got the reps only because Will Howard got hurt, but when one goes down, the other steps up, takes the opportunity, and makes the most out of it, and that's what Skylar has done. If that has to be at the case of Will Howard being on IR for the first couple weeks, so be it. If he's got to be on IR the rest of his rookie season or the entirety of his rookie season, so be it. He wasn't going to play a single game anyway. That still allows him to sit, and you keep Skylar Thompson as the 3. I think Skylar's deserving. We'll see more tonight, so maybe he can continue to make a strong case for himself, but I think Skylar's already deserving.
Yeah, I have no update on Will Howard on if he's going to play or not, so it's just going to be a to be determined kind of scenario right here. But it sucks that Will Howard has, as of now, has not played at all in this preseason. And, say he was going to play the preseason, he was always going to make the roster, whatnot, as the number 3. They drafted him to be the number 3 and to pretty much redshirt his entire rookie year and just develop on the bench, whatnot, on the sidelines, all that stuff. It just sucks that Howard was not able to get the reps in there, to get the playing time out there, just to look back at tape and see what he can work on and, what he can learn from this and that. Because, I mean, he's a word guru. He's a workaholic and whatnot. He's passionate about the game. He's passionate about bettering himself and trying to upgrade his game and whatnot. But because Heyward is not playing, Skylar Thompson obviously got an increased role of reps, and I've been impressed by Skylar Thompson.
So have I.
I honestly did not expect this type of performance from Skylar Thompson. The 3-touchdown game he had against the Jags, you know, he's looking solid out there, even with the third, fourth stringers. But I mean, like behind the O-line and whatnot, he's composed. He's not panicking. He's not making, you know, questionable throws or questionable decision making and whatnot. Like, he's just back there. He feels confident, and he's doing what he needs to do as a backup.
Yeah,
and he's done very well the past 2 weeks.
Skylar Thompson's deserving, and hopefully tonight he makes a really strong case where the Steelers will have to keep him on the roster. He's deserving. Same thing with Scotty Miller. I almost get Skylar Miller. Scotty Miller. He's deserving as well. He should be the 5. He can be another slot weapon. He can play special teams. He's got some speed to him. He's got some big playability. He's been one of Skylar's favorite targets, as a matter of fact. I think I almost said it again. Scotty Miller should make the roster.
Listen, I know the Skylar and Scotty connection is something.
We'll see that tonight.
And I'm hoping. Are they too cool?
Yes.
Are they too cool?
Yes.
All right, then. All right. We got a nickname for the Skylar Scotty connection.
I like that.
But, no, Scotty Miller, he's done well. He stood out in camp. You know, he's making the most of his reps. You know, like limited action, just like Lou Nichols, but he's going out there and he's being frequently targeted. He's out there. Quarterbacks, whether it's Mason or Skylar out there, like they are looking for Scotty Miller because of just how quick he is on his routes and whatnot, off the snap, and just getting open, using his hands. You know, very, very underrated catcher at that. And last year he was on and off the roster, you know, constantly on the practice squad and whatnot, but, you know, elevated a couple times for a couple games. So he's already familiar with the roster and Arthur Smith's system, you know, that goes dating back to his Falcon days.
Yep.
Just 2 years ago. So, you know, he's got that familiarity there with the roster and the offense, but, you know, just what he's bringing to the field, I've been impressed thus far. I don't see how Scotty Miller does not make this team. Same
thing with Sebastian Castro. I know, like, you got Chuck Clark as that primary backup behind Elliott and Juan Thornhill, of course. I think Sebastian Castro has shown enough to potentially make the 53. I don't know if he truthfully will, but tonight will be another great showing for him to really make a case. He's not going to make the greatest plays. He's not going to pop up on the stat sheets. He's not going to make, you know, mind-blowing highlight reel type plays out there. But what he does is his job. He plays in the box. He plays against the run. Whenever the ball carrier reaches Castro's point of view, Castro doesn't let him advance. That ball carrier reaches 0 yardage any further. He's a thumper, is Castro. That's one thing I noticed, especially last week. Like, wherever the ball carrier is at, Castro's there to stop him and dead in his tracks. Castro, it's going to be a strong case for him to make the 53, seeing that they have Chuck Clark, and Clark's made plays, and so has Juan Thornhill. But honestly, I think Castro should make it. We'll see what he does tonight, but I really like what Castro can do. I also like the versatility he has at him potentially playing in the slot, something we haven't seen yet. Maybe they entertain that tonight. I don't know. But one thing we're definitely excited for is we will finally get to see a little bit of Jalen Ramsey, number 5, on that defense.
That's right. He is in uniform. He will be playing today.
Same thing. Darius Slay's playing too, right?
I haven't seen that he's been out, so it's possible he could play too.
What about JPJ? I think JPJ especially should play. He hasn't played the last 2 games, which I get, but you know, he's still a young cat on this defense that still needs a little bit of playing time. Hopefully he especially gets to play alongside Jalen Ramsey and or Darius Slay. I'm hoping we get a little bit of all 3 there tonight. Same thing with Jalen Warren. He also didn't play the last 2 preseason games. He probably won't play a lot, but I want to see some Jalen Warren. Get him just a little bit conditioned alongside, you know, Caleb Johnson and them. We got to get them going and get ready for the week 1 matchup versus the Jets. Just build a little bit of extra chemistry, a little bit of cadence there for the offense.
We've got 2 words for
Barber FN. We got Barber FN with a super chat with a 499. Because I saw a few posts about maybe Bishop being cut. Just wondering what you think about that. I wouldn't like that at all. I think Beanie should make it.
Yeah, I've seen that going around social media for the past week, really. And again, going back to the cornerback room, I mean, you have your obvious starters. You have JPJ, Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, and you have Brendan Nichols as your primary backup, right? So that's already 4 corners. Then you have Beanie Bishop, you have James Pierre, Corey Trice, and Dante Kent. Again, it's a very loaded secondary room, but not everybody can make it, obviously.
Well, I'm cutting Trice out because he can't play or he can't stay healthy.
No, and doesn't look like he's playing.
Kent's a tough spot because he's a 7th rounder, hasn't played yet either.
I don't know if he can impress enough in one game for him to make the roster.
And
I just can't see it.
And James Pierre, he's been very available for the team, which they really adore.
And he's a special teams core guy.
He is. So there you have it. You have your 5 there. Well, you have your 6 there. No, 5.
Yeah.
No, 6. I'm right, because don't forget Brandon Nichols.
I said Brandon Nichols.
Right.
Yeah, so 5 would be Pierre, and then 6 would be Beanie Bishop.
Yeah.
I see them keeping 6 cornerbacks, not 5.
I was going to say 7 because I was hoping Corey Trice and Kent would have beat out, what's his name? James Pierre, but I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I mean, James Pierre, he's been available. He's playing. View Pierre how you want. At least he's on the field. I will give Pierre that.
Yeah, we can't let Beanie go, bro. I think he's the next future guy in the slot. I don't imagine Slay being here past this year. I could be wrong, but then if that's the case, bounce Ramsey outside, put Beanie in the slot. Or put Eccles in the slot and have Beanie play dime.
And just have a core backup for the nickel position, and that can be Beanie.
Absolutely.
Get him in rotations and whatnot. You can still have Beanie play in limited snaps. Like I feel like Beanie's had a very impressive preseason. I feel like he's played more snaps than he did last year, surprisingly. I think he's played like 45 snaps altogether throughout this preseason. I think he played 40 last year as an undrafted rookie. But I feel like he's made the most of his snaps.
Okay.
The majority of them. he's a good open field tackler. He showcased that. He got a couple pass deflections. He's quick to the ball carrier. Beanie Bishop's still a very quality cornerback.
I agree. And I just saw electric visuals in the chat with a little bit of an update. Will Howard is not dressed.
Well, there you go.
I didn't expect it, but there you have it. Will Howard is not dressed. He's going to miss all preseason. We won't get to see him until next year. That sucks. I would imagine he's on his way to IR. He also says that the starting defenses out there, aside from Heyward, Highsmith, and Thornhill, TJ Watt isn't playing either.
No,
that was obvious. That was obvious.
Yeah.
But Porter, Darius Slay, JPJ, Patrick Queen also. Patrick Queen didn't play the last 2 preseason games. Patrick Queen will be there also alongside Peyton Wilson to gain a little more chemistry there, get them a little warmed up for the season. I'll be interested to see what Cole Holcomb's role is going to be with those 2. Would he sub in as the run defender guy? Is he going to sub in with Wilson initially? Like, how's that going to work out? I don't anticipate them playing too much, but I'll be curious to see how they swap those guys out because I think Holcomb has had a very good summer. To limit him to only a Atlanta Roberts type role would be a little bit of a underwhelming because I think Holcomb is brand new. I think he's got a new lease on life because of his recovery. It's like, I don't know. He came back a little bit of a better player, in my opinion, based on what we've seen in preseason.
No, Holcomb's really been impressive. Coming off that very bad knee injury just, almost 2 years ago. And
yeah.
Holcomb, he's still quick. He's playing quick. He's playing physical. He's got a lot of tenacity in his game. Very capable run defender, and not the greatest in coverage, but he's not bad at all. He's very solid in coverage, I would say.
Okay, so here is who is not dressed. Rodgers, Howard, DK, Calvin Austin, Jonnu Smith.
Okay.
For some reason. Sayamalu.
Again. Well, I'm not surprised by Sayamalu.
Well, we got spammers in the chat, bro.
There's a spammer?
Hold on. Nah, we ain't going through this. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
All right, you take care of that. Now, I'm honestly not surprised that Sayamalu is out. My question is it because he's a veteran? Because he's, 32 years old? Is it because he's a veteran, or is there a underlying injury issue that he's dealing with?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. I hope it's not an injury issue. That's the last thing we need on this O-line. If that's the case, you better call up Dalton Risner right now. Because we got to deal with Spencer Anderson come week 1. I don't know about that, man. I don't.
Yeah,
there was a reason why he got benched for a rookie. I don't know about that, dude.
What the fuck?
I hope Sayamalu's not hurt.
Is that? Hold on. Give me a second.
You still...
Yeah, I'm trying to... There we go. This computer's acting weird. There we go. It's not like the stream's buzzing in and out. It's just sometimes when I click something, it don't want to work. Yeah. Sayamalu won't play. Calvin Anderson, Cam Heyward, Highsmith, Nick Herbig, Corey Trice, Kent, and Thornhill's not dressed?
Juan Thornhill? Really?
No. But Elliott is.
Okay. Yeah, Thornhill, that's interesting because he's played the past 2 weeks. I didn't hear he was hurt.
Maybe that's more opportunity for Castro. Maybe they put Chuck Clark in that role. That'll be interesting.
It could be.
More opportunity for Sebastian Castro. I don't hate it. Thornhill has done very solid the past 2 weeks. He's had a very good summer, as a matter of fact, showing maybe he can start for the Steelers.
They're kind of standing out a lot in camp, actually.
Maybe he's not so much of that black eye of the defense, considering all the other starters. So, yeah, give the opportunity to Castro, man. I like that. Speaking of Cam Heyward, he did return to practice, folks. He did. Now, that doesn't mean that they have made progress on the contract, because the truth is they have not. There's not been any progression in regards to him getting a new deal or a pay raise. But Cam Heyward was back in uniform and participated in individual practice periods as well as team periods, according to Mike Tomlin. So Hayward's back. For now.
I'm not surprised by that.
Is he going to hold out? Ultimately, is he going to miss games? I don't think so. I think he cares too much. I think he understands where this team is at right now, that he can't sacrifice that. If he does, if I'm the Steelers, I don't care how petty this sounds, I'm fining him for every game he misses. Heyward should just play out his contract. It's as simple as that. There's been no progression, and he's already returned.
Yeah. I didn't think Heyward was going to hold out like entirely. I did not think so. Like Cam's got his feelings about how much he feels like he should get paid, and don't get me wrong, he deserves a pay raise just based off his play on the field, especially last year. But
not no damn $25 million a year.
Not at his age, and the fact that you just signed a contract last season.
And he didn't say he wants $25 million a year. That's just what I'm assuming. That's the top 10 rank right now. Or what is it, top 15 rank, wherever it's at?
But is holdout essentially ending, I suppose? I mean, you're practicing with the team, so I guess the holdout's over.
I would think. I don't know.
You think, right?
You're not down with that. We've got 2 words for
Still
you.
E with the one on us says A-Rod called out Cam for hypocrisy. Yes, he did. In fact, I wrote that in the notes here. I don't know if y'all caught the latest Not Just Football podcast with Cam Heyward. He had DK and A-Rod on to talk about preseason and training camp and everything, right? A-Rod made a couple certain jabs at Cam Heyward. Now, I'm only going to describe the first one. It was about like 24-something minutes into the episode where they were talking about Zach Frazier, you know, the great center we have, right? A-Rod stated that he's a wrestler and no one could whip Frazier on the line, and he could whip everybody up front. Cam Heyward took that a little too personally and thought that Aaron Rodgers was talking about Heyward in that sense. A-Rod shot back and said, "It's always about you and your money."
Yeah, A-Rod's been a guy that is just, he doesn't hold back.
Listen,
He's always been that way.
A-Rod, listen, something about A-Rod's just hilarious.
He's real.
Ever since he signed with the Steelers, I don't know, there's been a growing fondness from me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm still not expecting much this year. In fact, I'm expecting the same result all over again. But there's a certain little more comfort from me. I don't know. It's funny. There's more of a leadership role. And to me, in my opinion, Cam Heyward, you know, said to A-Rod months back, either you want to be a Pittsburgh Steeler or you don't. That's hilarious coming from Cam Heyward, seeing what he said last week,
so
right?
Is this A-Rod's rebuttal to...
This is him firing back.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so you're gonna make fun of me for waiting for how long I waited to make a decision? Well, here's me firing back. It's always about you and your money. I call it they're even.
Well, A-Rod, I mean, he's always been a real person. Like, whatever he feels, you know, on whatever podcast he's on, he's going to say what's on his mind. He's always been a real person, which I can respect. He's always a real person. What's on his mind, he's just going to flat out say it because that's who A-Rod is, and I can respect that again. So that's just A-Rod for you.
It is. And before we get into kickoff here, there is an update on Christian Kuntz's injury. First of all, I thought he suffered a broken sternum. That was originally reported by Mark Caboli. In fact, he suffered a sternum fracture, not a broken sternum, a sternum fracture, which means he could be ready by week 1. So the injury is not as bad as they feared, or as that was originally reported, which is a good thing.
Thank God.
So I don't know what that means for a Logan Lee or a Jake McQuaid, who they signed this past week. I thought Logan Lee could have made the roster, seeing that he doesn't really have a role at defensive tackle right now, seeing that, you know, Y.A. Black has stepped up. Keanu Benton's still that starter. You have Loud and Milk on that line. You got Derek Harmon, Heyward, obviously. Where does Logan Lee really fit? Couldn't tell you on that line. Plus, he's too small to play the nose. If he wants to play the DN, the 3-tech, sure, but still at only 285, he's still a little light. So his only role to make the roster was, I thought, maybe long snapper. Well, in that case, he'll probably still see some long snap reps tonight alongside Jake McQuaid. They'll probably split it. It'll be interesting to see how they work that out. But at least maybe Logan Lee can save himself a practice squad spot in that case.
Yeah, possibly. I mean,
this is a big game for him.
The signing of Jake McQuaid, you know, longtime Ram, whatnot, I find that as, you know, a security blanket right there, more of an insurance policy. Because Logan Lee last week, he filled in for Kuntz when he got hurt, and he had a stellar performance.
Yeah,
I don't recall one bad snap from Lee, which is good. It's a good performance by Lee. It goes to show, like, hey, I can be dependable if you need me here. So, and I do think that Lee's gonna go out there. They're gonna give Lee the opportunity again to go out there and see how consistent he is and see what Lee can do in the second game as a long snapper, primarily, I would assume, while also splitting reps with McQuaid and whatever.
Yeah, sure.
So I can see something like that. But again, the McQuaid could still make the team. He could really just be that primary, you know, fill-in for Kuntz when he's out. Just because of his long-time experience as a long snapper, that could just be the ideal vision that the Steelers maybe wanted to look at. Like, hey, you have the experience at long snapper. You were very reliable for the Rams.
Yep.
You know, maybe we could just stick with you. But it could also be an insurance policy for the Steelers.
Cool Boy 77. Yes, Jalen Ramsey is playing. We don't know how long, but yes, he is playing. He is playing. And I got a poll in the chat for you guys. Who are you most looking forward to watching? Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, Lou Nichols, or my guy Roman Wilson, the tribal chief, Roman Wilson? Let's talk about Roman Wilson real quick before kickoff, man. He's had a very solid first 2 games, especially last week. 2 catches, 72 yards from Mason and Skyler. Give Roman as much time as you can because we don't have a receiver. We don't have a number 2. Could that be Roman? I don't know. But the more chances you give him, the more I could maybe get my hopes up for it. So give him all the time. Roman needs it.
Now, give him the extra snaps. Like, he had very minimal snaps against the Jags. I think it was 10. Then he had a little bit of an increased snap against the Bucs last week. Just keep increasing the snaps, considering that Kevin Austin ain't playing again. He's not playing at all this preseason. He's hurt, and you need somebody to kind of fill in that number 2 role. If Austin ain't going to be playing, you need Roman Wilson to step up and get as many reps as possible to really show and indicate to the Steelers, like, hey, I can do it. I can be the number 2. And so far, I mean, he's knocked it out of the park, in my opinion.
And so has Troy Fautanu all preseason, bro. Same thing that happened to Roman Wilson last year happened to Troy Fautanu. 1 game, and that was it. That was it. They're on IR all season. Troy Fautanu's been stellar all preseason.
He has been a brick wall.
So has the starting O-line, bro. The entire starting O-line, minus Sayamalu, because he's not going to play all preseason. They've all looked good. They've given Mason and Skyler some time.
Frazier's done great, obviously. McCormick's done well. Fautanu's doing good in his recovery. And Broderick Jones has been perfect, but, I mean, like, Broderick said himself that he feels more comfortable over there.
Oh, for sure. That's his natural spot.
Like, mentally, he feels better back there.
Imagine you put him in his natural spot, and he's actually playing better.
Yeah, Pat Meyer.
What a concept. Who would have thought?
Yeah, Pat.
Maybe we should ask Kevin Dotson how that is in Los Angeles. How do we still have this guy as O-line coach, bro? It's been 4 fucking years. Where'd you are? Anyway, the line's looking good. Give them more time. Give them as much time as Caleb Johnson and Roman Wilson, really.
And by the way, can we talk about the punters real quick?
Sure.
As well?
Obviously, you got Corliss Waitman and Cameron Johnson. Both got booming legs. They can kick these balls, bro.
They have been splitting punts all... Okay. They've been splitting punts all preseason, and neither of them have had a bad punt. They're both stellar punters. What are you doing?
Nothing. Keep talking.
Bro, grow up.
Keep talking.
Only one can stay. Only one can stay, but both are very reliable. Both are very good. Waitman filled in greatly last year when Johnson unfortunately got hurt, but Johnson's back, and he still got a hell of a leg.
For sure.
So, like, one's got to stay. You know, you got to pick and choose. I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
No.
But if one's got to stay, but what do you do with the other one? Do you just flat out release him, or do you trade him? Is there trade value for him?
Maybe.
Did you get something out of it?
Well, maybe you get some late round capital and then flip that for a receiver, just like all these other teams are. I don't know.
You trade a punter and late round capital for a receiver?
Just throwing it out
Or maybe
there.
extra O-line depth, maybe at tackle.
For sure. Yeah, because obviously after this comes the final cuts, and whatever the initial 53 is never the real 53 going to week 1, because moves will be made. They'll sign people from other final cuts. They'll trade for people that are available. It's going to be interesting next couple weeks or a week or so regarding the 53 deadline and the moves that could come after that, so they could increase the roster and increase some of the depth in a lot of areas. So this is a great chance for a lot of these guys tonight, man. I'm very excited. I'm especially excited to see some of the starters. They won't play so much, but just that little bit of glimpse is going to be a little bit of an excitement tonight. That's kind of really my draw. Steely says, gotta love living in North Carolina. This game is on my local channel. It's local over here too, over here in PA.
Yep, live on CBS right here.
Yes, sir. It's also on Paramount Plus for those that can't watch the game. It's on Paramount Plus.
If you have streaming, if you have Paramount Plus.
You can also get a Paramount Plus extension off of Prime Video. So if you have Prime Video, you can add Paramount Plus to your subscription and watch the game.
So there you go.
Because that's what I did.
And it works well.
It works really well. It's going to come down to who's the better holder for Boswell. There you go. Absolutely.
That too.
Steely. Yep.
That's a very underrated, crucial part there. Good point by Steely Lee.
Looking to see Skylar play maybe a diamond in the rough. Maybe, man. Maybe. Lou Nichols is the draw tonight. Let him eat, says Stevanik. Yeah. I want to see some Lou Nichols in the first half.
Now let me ask you, considering that Rock Taylor's no longer here, who's your next favorite backup receiver to keep an eye on if you have one?
Backup receiver?
If you have one.
Probably Scotty.
Scotty? All
Eddie
right.
T with a 199. Y'all are the Hodge Twins version for the Steelers.
Eddie T, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
not as buff, obviously. Very, very skinny. But that's hilarious. I appreciate that.
You're skinny.
I'm very skinny.
Gotta get them gains, bro.
Gotta get them gains.
Get that protein, man.
Love
Eddie
the,
T, thank you, bro.
love the Hodge Twins, but I appreciate the compliment, man. That's awesome. We just don't now on camera. We don't argue as much. Off camera, bro, it's just an all.
If you were to see, it would be a comedy show for you guys. Let me just say that.
I'm watching CBS in Pennsylvania. I don't see the game. It must not be in your specific area then. Game is on NFL Network for me. Yeah, we got it on CBS in our area. And here's the kickoff. We're underway, ladies and gentlemen. Final preseason game. This will be returned by Caleb Johnson. He's past the 20, past the 25. Gets down to the 30-yard line. So, and there is already a flag on the field.
Down at the 40, here comes Mason Rudolph.
Watching you guys the broadcast on TV and listening to a local high school game at the same time. Jim, bro. Hell yeah.
Look at that.
Come on, Mason. That's my guy.
Jim's pulling triple duty.
Holding return team.
Did he say 35?
Which 35? There's a couple.
Lou Nichols.
That must be Lou Nichols then. There's
Either
Danny Smith.
Lou Nichols or a somebody on the defense. Who's wearing 35 for the defense?
I don't know.
Quindell Johnson.
Yeah, Zach, I agree. Hopefully no picks this game. We had 3 picks last week from every quarterback. The only one you can't fault, and there's Frymuth playing a little bit of action. No Jonnu Smith tonight, but we will get Frymuth and Darnell Washington. Motion from Roman, under center, Mason. Snap from Frazier. Hands it off to Caleb Johnson. Finds a lane. Gets a little bit of a block from Brandon Johnson. Gets a good gain of 6 there.
And a flag on the play. 2 flags thrown.
Already. I'm sorry, that was Jalen Warren with the handoff. I thought that was Caleb Johnson.
You saw the 0.
I did.
There's a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense. 54 on Frazier.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
A holding on Frazier? That's something you don't really
Get
wanna
this
see,
out the
right?
way. Get the penalties out the way. Get the bad snaps out the way. That's what preseason's all about. That's also why I wanted A-Rod to play. Like, he needs to have that comfortability under Frazier in NFL action. We don't need no issues come week 1.
Especially the snapping issues.
Which is what I fear.
We don't need any of that.
Now they're going to go shotgun here. Warren in the backfield.
Back at the 10 due to the holding by Frazier.
God. Snap. Mason. Looking. He's going to scramble outside the pocket. Rolls to his left. He's going to run and get a gain of maybe 3. Get a gain of 3 there.
Yep. 2nd and 17 coming up now. Nobody could get open. Rudolph just had to scramble and make the most of that play.
Made his reads, and then, yeah, no one open, man.
Now let's see what happened on the line there. Was it who I think it was?
Oh, wow.
Eh.
Warren with a pass pro pickup, but still not enough.
Roger kind of pushed a man down.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Broderick. They're going shotgun again. Motion from, I think that's Scotty Too Hottie. Snap. Mason throws short. It's caught by Warren, who gets up the field, and he fumbled the ball.
But a Steeler, I think that's Roman Wilson, able to fall on it immediately to recover.
At the 25-yard line.
Nearly lost the ball on that one.
God, clean this stuff up, man. This is why they needed preseason action. They got to clean this stuff up. We don't need that from Warren.
Especially, yeah, Warren now being the starter
Warren,
for the
bro,
Steelers.
and his fumbling issues. Typically, it only happens in the rain, but right there, you know, he's going to be.
That's overcast in North Kakalaki.
Oh, is it raining? Was it overcast?
Overcast, I think.
All right, anyway, it is 3rd and 5 now, down to 25. Snap out of the shotgun. Mason throws middle field. That should be PI.
And a flag
They
is
throw a
thrown
late flag. The intended target was Frymuth, but he was cradled and hugged and tugged and everything.
by Ransom, number 22 of Carolina.
That'll be an automatic first down. Oh, my God. He's essentially grabbing his shoulder pad, bro.
Yep. Ball was nowhere near Muth due to Ransom holding him back. That's a good call there. So that's a first down right there. Moves the chains. Thanks, Ransom.
Well,
Robert Woods is in there now in motion.
Oh, God. Snap. Handoff to Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get a gain of 5 yards.
If you're not down with that, we've got 2 words for you.
Certainly with a 199, it's remnants of the hurricane that brushed North Carolina.
Oh, that's right. That did happen. I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Gainwell stays in on the play here on the field.
That's our 5-yard gain on the ground.
2nd and 5 under center. Mason takes a snap. Hand off to Gainwell again. He's going to bounce to the left. He's got a lane. He's got some field. He's got a little bit of space and speed. Kenneth Gainwell goes up the field.
Hit hard out of bounds, but that's a great run there by Gainwell to... There's a flag.
Come on. Don't take it back. Don't take it back.
Holding on Muth.
On Muth. Holding on Muth, bro. Clean this up.
Oof.
Clean this up.
That's 2 holding penalties on this drive alone.
Muth. Oh, my God. Bro, that was a big run by Gainwell, and that's just taken away.
That was a real nice run there, yeah. You see Muth right there. I mean, he's got an obvious tug on that jersey.
Clean this up. This is why they need preseason action. Clean this up.
26-yard gain just gone away.
Dude, these penalties, what was that, 3 penalties already?
2 penalties by the Steelers holding.
Oh, they're going to go empty here. 5 wide. What was that, 2nd and 13? Snap, Mason. Throws. Caught at the line again.
First down. That is Lance McCutcheon.
McCutcheon with the catch. That's a first down. Gain of 14.
Number 82. Getting some reps here with the first team group of preseason.
Yeah, did y'all hear? I don't know if it's true. I don't even know who reported, but apparently there was some trade proposal regarding the Steelers getting Terry McLaurin, and in trade they would give away Muth in the 2nd round pick. Would you guys do that? Because I would. Snap, shotgun, handoff to Warren. He tries to fake us.
He slept.
He slipped. I thought he tried to fake a spin, but yeah, he slipped. Yeah, I'm making that trade. I'm sorry. Muth is very expendable.
Just business. But I don't think Colin wants to give up
No.
any draft capital.
We need that. We're going to need that for a quarterback next year. 2nd and 11.
After a loss by Warren. Yeah, it looked like he slipped on that play. So we'll see what Steelers can do here on this one.
Already a 4-minute drive. Snap. Shotgun. Mason checks it down to Warren, who slips again.
Now, I will say that pass was a bit out of reach for Warren. He kind of had to reach out there and get it. But then again, Warren did slip, trying to make a defender miss.
Well, Warren naturally catches passes outside his frame. Bro, Warren,
Yeah, he slipped
bro.
again.
He's changed the cleats.
The cleats, the field could be affected. Again, like Sarah Lee said, the remnants from the hurricane.
For sure, but, bro, this is your time. This is your time, bro.
It's not what you want to see from Warren. Warren usually doesn't make those mistakes.
3rd and 11, snap. Oh, long drop back, gives it to Muth in the flat.
3rd and 11 go short of the chains to Muth. Who's not the most physical tight end out there.
Well, 10 minutes left, and they barely got past midfield, and they're going to bring on the punt unit.
And it surely doesn't help with the penalty.
That was a very clunky drive.
Doesn't help from the penalty from Muth, the holding on that one. And then Warren slips on a couple runs. But Johnston is out here to punt the ball now. Yeah, look at changing those cleats, man. Warren doesn't usually make those mistakes. Whoa, high snap for Johnston.
Who was the snapper? Caught at the 13 and a solid return. Finally brought down by, I think that's Carson Bruner. Past the 20 down to 22-yard line. Did you catch who the long snapper was?
McQuaid is 48, right?
I think so.
Jake McQuaid's 48. He was the long snapper.
Jake McQuaid was a long snapper.
He was the long snapper.
Okay.
A little bit high.
Yeah, that was a very clunky drive, bro.
That was something.
At least it's preseason, because they got to get this out the way. This is why these starters needed to play. Because God forbid this happens week 1.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to see none of this.
Get it out the way now.
The slip ups, the penalties, the holding, like, yeah, just get out of your system now.
Even still, even if it's preseason, I don't like to see it. Like, these are long time vets in the league now, man. Muth coming into what, his 5th, 6th year? Warren coming into his 4th. Rookie mistakes.
Yeah, Warren doesn't usually make those mistakes when it comes to slipping on the field.
No, Broderick isn't looking that bad at all. Broderick's looking very good. Muth a one-trick pony. I'm not gonna disagree. I'll say this about Muth. For a tight end, he's not physical enough. Like, he catches the ball and tries to shed off a tackle.
Kind of reminds me of
Put the
Jesse.
shoulder down.
Remember Jesse James?
Yes.
Remember when he would catch passes and Jesse James just didn't have that physicality to him? He was a big guy, but
Yeah.
he was not physical.
Yeah, 6'7" tight end that never put his shoulder down.
Always try to put his arm out, trying to slow down. He would slow himself down, trying to stop the defender. It's like, no, you gotta fight, bro.
I like Muth, but yeah, he's just not physical enough, in my opinion, for a tight end. I hate to be that guy, but I don't have high hopes for week 1. Well, I don't have high hopes for the season in general, bro. If you guys are wondering what's our expectation, what do we expect from this season? The same thing as last year. One and done. I don't care if we added Ramsey and Slay and DK and A-Rod. Are they better than what we had last year? Sure. But 6 years ago, that would have been a Super Bowl squad. This year, can't buy it. I think they'll be a solid team this year. They'll be within playoff contention.
It's looking more like a retirement home.
I agree. But I'm still expecting a lot of the same, unfortunately. A lot of that has to do with the fact that we have the same coaching staff as last year. We've said that all offseason. Tia Claypool. Wait, what? Any relation to Chase? Says, I feel good today. I have been watching all the games with you guys the last 4 years. Today is my birthday, and the game is on as well. Oh, yeah. Looking forward to a fruitful season with you guys. Shout out to Tia, man. Let's get her some birthday cake emojis in the chat. Happy birthday to Tia Claypool in the chat.
Tia, happy birthday.
That's awesome.
Hope your day's been enjoyable.
Are you related to Chase by any chance? Because Claypool's not a common last name.
We got the good Claypool in the chat.
We got a, looked like an offside penalty.
There's a flag on DeMarvin Leal on this play. He made the tackle there, but he was flagged for offside. So he had the advantage.
1st and 5. Son of Jake Plummer?
No, believe me, I searched.
No.
I searched. He's not.
1st and 5. Snap. They hand it off to the running back. Oh, he finds a little bit of a lane. He's shifty. He stays on his feet. He's down past the 40.
Got a
He's
lot
up the
of
left
field.
sideline. And he's finally tackled at the 44-yard line in opponent territory. Who's this guy?
That is Trevor Etienne.
The brother of Travis? Trevor Etienne from Georgia?
Yes.
The Bulldog?
So he finds a lane and he just puts his shoulder down. He evades defenders. He goes up the left sideline.
God. That's the
And
starting.
it took Peyton Wilson to chase him down to slow him down.
That's the starting defense, by the way, folks. I hate to be that guy. That's the starting defense.
And Charles Clark can't get around Plummer.
Icy Roger with a 199 says our most physical tight end in recent was Vance McDonald. I'm not going to disagree.
Yes, it was.
That's stiff arm alone, bro. Snap.
Jack Sawyer with the tackle there. The gain there by number 3 at Carolina.
Wow. I can't believe Trevor Etienne did that. That was a little Lou Nichols like.
It's a quick screen there by the running back there. Follows his blockers, gets a gain of 7. That is Raheem Blackshear.
Didn't he play
the
for him
play.
last year?
I believe he
It's
did.
a familiar name. 2nd and 3. Maybe it's a familiar name because I picked him up in fantasy at some point. Just one of those things. you
Geez,
pick
that
him up
bad?
for- Yes. Snap. Hand it off to him. He pushes his way for a first. Finally tackled by Derek Harmon, but not after a new set of downs down at the 32-yard line. Bro. Raheem Blackshear. 2 solid plays back to back.
Well, Carolina, they got a pretty solid running back room.
Yeah.
Hubbard, they got Rico Dodal, they got Jonathan Brooks, who's still hurt.
Not gonna lie, Jack Sawyer hasn't looked good so far. No. He's not getting enough pressure, and that's because he doesn't have enough in his arsenal.
Not yet. No, you still got to work on that. Quality run defender, though.
Snap out of the pistol. Plummer feeling the pressure, throws and
missed tackle there. Who was that on the missed tackle?
A flag.
That's Porter.
Joey Porter Jr.
Not
with a
Daryl.
missed
Not
tackle.
Daryl. Joey.
Holding. Offense. Number 61. Take it back. JPJ, I don't want to see it. You got saved by that penalty. Come on, bro.
Yeah, so you can neglect that play there due to the holding from 61 of Carolina.
I'm praying for a losing season or Super Bowl, good with either. I mean, with a losing season, we get a higher draft pick. And Super Bowl would be nice.
That'd be great. Am I expecting it?
Yeah, Ramsey's playing, man. Chris, Ramsey's playing.
Yep.
There he is, number 5, playing the slot.
He's in there.
They're playing zone too right here. Shotgun, handoff. He's backed away, and that is Jalen Ramsey
with the tackle there.
with the tackle. Let's go.
And a flag on the
They
play.
threw the flag.
Ramsey-
Oh my, it's preseason.
Ramsey
Who
makes his
cares?
first play as a Steeler,
Whatever.
and he's flagged.
Whatever, bro. Unnecessary roughness. Go fuck yourself.
Well, I gotta say, that was a great play to kind of clog the lane there to prevent Etienne from going around, and Ramsey was right there to meet him, and he thrusted him down onto the field, and that was
Oh,
enough for the referees to
come
throw the
on.
flag.
Come on.
That's a little mediocre flag there. But what else do you expect from these officials? So just like that, they get a reset of downs. They're at the 30 field goal range.
Whatever, bro. These guys aren't allowed to play.
Oh,
It's caught
missed tackle
and
there.
tackled by Jalen Ramsey.
What?
Missed tackle from
Chuck Clark initially.
Chuck Clark, yeah, who is starting in play for, I believe, Juan Thornhill tonight.
That was a quick screen from Plummer to Hunter Renfrow.
The former Raider and Clemson Tiger.
Yes.
The guy that caught the game-winning touchdown for the Clemson Tigers.
Third and Renfrow, as he was referenced back in Vegas.
Yep. Hunter Renfrow still playing. That's insane.
Took a year off, and here he is trying to make a roster spot.
That's insane.
2nd and 8. Plummer looking around.
No pressure. Now he's getting pressure. Scrolls outside the pocket. Throws. Caught.
That's Hunter Renfrow right there.
He gets a gain of maybe 4.
Pushed out of bounds by Ramsey.
3rd down coming up. Chuck Clark is pathetic. I mean, I want to see Castro out there. That's all I'll say.
See, those are the 5 corners you're looking at.
What a strong 5.
You're looking at those 5.
That's the strongest corner core we've had in a long time. I say long time, and it's really 2019, 2020, but that was also 5 years ago.
Don't feel like it.
Ramsey's doing the slot.
We've got 2 words for
Ohio,
you.
we got you, but we got a play, 3rd and 5. Need to make a stop here. Shotgun. They're going 3 to the right. Snap. They run a blitz. It's caught. No, it's dropped.
It's dropped by Schmear, or no.
Not Smear. That's ETN.
ETN, my fault.
Well, that's a
Trevor ETN.
That's a 3rd down and completion, so that will bring on the field goal unit. Ohio game talks for the 199. The Sub-Twins. I hate NFRS more than any team. I agree. Yeah, these refs are just awful.
Yeah, that wasn't a good throw by Plummer at all. ETN couldn't really do much.
Oh, do I still have the flag sign? Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. My fault, man. I didn't realize it was still on. Kick is up.
It's good.
And it was good. So we got Carolina with the first couple points of the game. Fitzgerald with the 3 points. That's not a common kicker name. Ryan Fitzgerald. They also have Matthew Wright, former Steeler.
Yeah, former 4-time Steeler. Matthew Wright, 4-time Steeler.
I don't know how he doesn't have a legitimate job. Like, I think he's a very serviceable kicker.
Hey, he is. He did well. I can't remember what year it was, but it was when Boswell was dealing with the groin injury. And he came in. He did quite well.
Yeah, they blitzed. They blitzed Ramsey, a nickel blitz, and that's Y.A. Black with the tip.
It's one of those things that Ramsey's going to be bringing to the table that we can expect.
Oops, my thing just went frozen. There we go. Now we're back. All right, well, yeah, it's a little clunky. It's a little rusty to start off.
Well,
These penalties are a little unnecessary.
The penalties on the opening drive, there's 2 holding penalties. There's a lot of slips from Warren. There was a fumble from Warren. Not really the best drive by Warren. And it ended in a punt. And the defense, there was that play by Ramsey, though that was neglected due to unnecessary roughness. But there were a lot of missed tackles on that play, too. I mean, they allowed ETN to make that big run, and then you see missed tackles from Porter, which was neglected due to a holding penalty. And then there was another missed tackle by Chuck Clark.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, Chuck Clark's not typically a starter. So
No. Not anymore.
He's filling in for Thornhill, so he's not going to be a starter. It's preseason, man. Let's get these things out the way. This is why we play the starters in preseason, to clean these things up, man. We don't want to have this occur early on into the regular season. It's a good thing these guys are playing. But Ramsey's looking good, folks. He's looking ready out there. He's bringing off a high energy already. Missed tackles will get better, but I like how we're flying to the ball. And that's true. A lot of these corners are very aggressive. They just got to finish the wrap-ups. The flag on Ramsey was a joke, says the Hawk. I agree. That was ridiculous. That shouldn't have happened. Chuck Clark should be handing out Gatorade the next game, or the rest of the game. Damn. I love the energy by Ramsey, though, says Ryan. I agree. Y.A. Black doing Y.A. things, says David. This is what preseason's for, to clean this up, says K007. Yes, I agree. Hawk says pull the starters. He's seen enough. They give it to Caleb Johnson. He gets down to the 27-yard line. And wow, they're really hyped up. They're really hyped up. I don't know if they're going to pull the starters now. We're going to find out. There was no coverage. Oh, God.
No, and Johnson got hit hard by number 41 there.
Yeah, I agree, Somber. The flags aren't great. No, I'm hoping this drive's better. This might be the last drive we get the starters. I'd imagine this is going to be the second and only drive of the first quarter for the starters. Under center, Mason. Oh, they're showing blitz. Mason reads it. Play clock winding down. Snap.
Play
fake. Yeah, they do run the blitz. He checks it down. Caught. Past the 30 a little bit. As caught by his receiver. I think that's Roman.
No, it's Roman.
Max Roman. Max Roman getting some early reps in this game.
Yeah, quick play action there. Yeah, Mason, because he recognized the blitz, he had to get rid of the ball quick to Hurlman, who slid while making the catch.
Yeah, short little gain. Short little gain there. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6. Shotgun here. They're running bunch. They're running bunch to the left. Now motion from, I think that's Darnell.
That's Woods. And no lane for Warren.
None at all.
No lane there for Warren.
He was running behind Troy Fatanu and pretty much ran him over.
Ran right into the back of Fatano. No lane for Warren there.
Yeah, not much.
At least he didn't slip.
Not much for Warren here. Oh, Robert Woods is in there.
It was in there last drive.
God, wow. These are receivers we're running with? I mean, I know Calvin's not playing, DK's not, but yo, this is the depth.
3rd and 3 now. Is this 3 and out coming up?
Mason. Shotgun. Come on, folks. Let's get a first down. Get something going. Snap. Mason. Looking. Feeling the pressure.
Fatanu, great block there.
He's going to extend the play and throw down the field.
The
camera's not he throws it away.
He got rid of it.
3 and out.
He got rid of it.
Bro!
Well, that's a 3 and out right there. Look at Fatano right here. That's a strong block there by Fatano.
Did Spencer Anderson get beat again?
But Mason still had to get out of the pocket.
Did Spencer
Tried
Anderson
to find the target, just can't find one.
No one's open, and did Spencer Anderson get beat again? Wow, that's a 3 and out.
We'll take a look back at the play in a minute, but Corliss Waitman here. Solid snap. Punt by Waitman. That bounces out of bounds near the 25. Let's see where they mark it. I don't know if Waitman's happy about that.
All right, wow.
Yeah, let me take a look back at that play there quickly.
Spencer Anderson sucks.
Yes, it was Anderson.
Spencer Anderson fucking sucks.
It was Anderson.
Spencer Anderson is awful.
It was Anderson. That's why Mason had to get out the pocket. Because look at Fatano. He holds his ground. He's got that feet planted down. He's using that big man strength right there. But Anderson just allows number 33 to get past him, which caused Mason to have to scramble out, and he had to get rid of it.
Wow.
Jeez, man. McCormick holds his own. Broderick holds his own. Frazier holds his own. There's a reason Anderson is a backup.
David says he had Scotty open over the middle.
Didn't see him.
Waitman just lost his job. I mean, yeah, it wasn't deep enough, and it wasn't a positive bounce either.
No.
Well, I didn't think they were going to keep Waitman anyway. I mean, Cameron Johnson's one of the best punters in the league and has been for a while.
Yeah, if I had to choose, and it's no disrespect to Waitman because he was a great fill-in last year, I'd keep Johnston.
Good Lord above.
Looking back at on that play.
Worse than Harvin? No, he's not worse than Harvin. No. Presley Harvin was awful. Awful.
Waitman worse than Harvin? Where?
No. Harvin was so bad.
Harvin did not pan out greatly.
Ryan, what's good, man? Ryan in the chat, what's up, Twins? What's good, bro?
Hey, Ryan, how you doing, bro?
Not falling to his left and throw back across his asking for an interception. Should have just thrown it away. Should have just thrown it away. I mean, he did technically throw it away.
He did.
I'm also not asking him to twist his body and just throw. No, just chuck it out of bounds, bro. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah, Presley Harvin was god awful.
Yeah, no.
He was god. Is he on a roster now?
No.
I didn't think so. And there's a reason.
He couldn't make it as a, I think he went to the 49ers after he was cut, and he didn't make the team.
Watching this season go off the rails is going to be a joy. Tomlin got everything he wanted this offseason with zero exceptions. This is all on him.
It's his team. That's why when the A-Rod signing was announced, it's like, all right, this is on you, coach.
Yeah, that's who he wanted. That's who Tomlin wanted. Was Rodgers? So we'll see. Under center, play fake. They run a heavy blitz.
Lot of
Screen
pressure
pass, and he stopped. Peyton Wilson read the screen. Get that ball out of here.
Brutal play there by Peyton Wilson.
Come on, Peyton.
You saw the pressure coming up front. You saw the blitz there.
By Malik Harrison. And Peyton Wilson, man, just reads the screen. Peyton Wilson's going to be a baller, bro.
ETN couldn't make the catch, but Wilson, man, he never gave up on the play. He said, whether you're catching it or not, I'm bringing you down. That's what Wilson's going to bring, dude.
Peyton Wilson's a stud. Absolute stud. I love that. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left. Snap. They're going to hand it off. ETN can't break away this time. Can't break away this time. Only a gain of 1. Yeah, what happened? How's your brother in Jacksonville, huh? Is he even the starter anymore?
Co-starter.
Co-star. See, he can't even have his own spot. He has to share it.
That's Malik Harrison there on the stop.
Malik Harrison's been really good, by the way. Do not ask him to play in coverage, but what he's doing and holding his ground there in the blitz and in the box.
He's a big body inside linebacker, and you want that big body to clog the holes and stop the run or even blitz at that.
They're showing blitz again here. Shotgun. Snap. No, they buff it. They buff it.
Leal. Oh, my goodness gracious.
He got hit.
Plummer got
hit. Jack Sawyer. 4th round pick out of the Ohio State. Jack Sawyer.
Well, look at the pressure there from Leal.
Oh, takes a hit.
And then Sawyer from the other side comes up the middle and brings him down.
Yeah, Leal, man, with a nice little
Plummer
bend.
gets rid of the ball. It's incomplete.
All right.
It's not a sack, but you saw the pressure coming. Plummer just had to get rid of it.
For the backup edge guys, man, Leal with a nice bend and Sawyer finding a lane. I like that.
So that's 3 and out there by Carolina.
That was a great defensive drive, man. Shout out to the depth there. Malik Harrison, Jack Sawyer, and DeMarvin Leal. Booming punt.
Keyshawn Williams kind of bobbled the ball.
Caught at the 15, takes it for a gain of 7.
All right. Minimal gain there. Could have had more if he didn't bobble the punt there.
All right.
At least he didn't muff it. At least he didn't lose control. That's what matters. Keyshawn, man, because of his special teams ability, he might have a practice squad spot reserved. Possibly.
I say so. I would say so.
He made some plays in that week 1 game. Even had that big touchdown from Thompson.
Sure did. I don't think he got enough playing time last week.
No, they gave him more to McCutcheon.
Lance McCutcheon. Why? Why, bro?
By the way, on the play where Johnson got hit on the kick return, he was hit by Jacoby Windman. If you recall that name, he was with the Steelers last preseason.
I do remember.
Last year.
I do remember. Yeah, I guess that felt a little more personal to him there. Well, all right. Now, I don't know if we're going to get some of the starters here, but yeah, we got to get something going. We need something to hold our hats on right now, bro.
Well, so far, no catch from Scotty Miller. No catch from Roman Wilson. I don't think a target their direction at all. Not yet, anyway. Not seeing much in the run game. Not seeing anything, really. Not even from the backups. What I have seen is Spencer Anderson can't hold his ground.
All right. Well, at least that drive was a lot better than the first one. You know? At least in the last one we did. At least on that drive, we didn't have so many missed tackles.
No.
Clean that up real freaking
No,
quick.
they brought the pressure, quickly on that first play. And that tackle and hit by Wilson, that really boosted the momentum for the defense there. And great pressure there from Leal and Sawyer on that final play.
Right.
Especially Leal, like just to get around the left tackle on that one, get around that edge, cause Plummer to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Leal, man, he might have found a new home at edge. Whether he makes the team or not, I don't know. It's a slim possibility.
He's got to stay healthy first, and that's really been his kryptonite. I think he can be a very solid edge piece and a special teams guy, but he can't stay healthy.
Practice squad spot, maybe?
Oh, for sure. I think he can reserve one. I mean, you can't bring everybody back. That's just not going to happen.
Certainly an option.
Look at the baby. First Steelers game, probably. I don't know. Rudolph scrambles, checks it down to Muth, gain of 1.
Very short gain.
Let me tell you something. What do you do? What does Muth do? I'm not trying to hate on the guy, but what does he do? 1:27 left in the first quarter. They still got the starters out there.
Yeah, it was a gain of 1.
Yeah, 2nd and 9. That's what I'm saying. Is that Caleb Johnson in the backfield?
Yeah, it's Caleb.
It's Caleb. Good. Get him some runs with the starting line. Give him the carry here.
It's a toss.
Oh, God.
But wait a minute,
But he
Caleb.
finds a lane.
That's a good gain there.
Good gain of 7. 3rd and short coming up. Jet, what's good? What's good, Jet? Good seeing you in the chat.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Yeah, this I almost said jet sweep. damn it.
Darnell creating lanes.
This toss there, yeah.
Darnell, open the gap. Let's go.
Muth could have had a better block there. And I know Muth's not your ideal blocking tight end, but nonetheless, it's a positive running back toss there.
3rd and 2. Snap out of the shotgun. They hand it off. I think that's Caleb. First down.
Good run there, first down.
Down to the 38 in Panthers territory. That might end the first quarter, folks. Mark, how you doing? We're doing great.
What's good, Mart?
Mason been trash. His MAGA stands love him. Hey, hold on. Listen, I'm wearing his jersey, okay? Go easy on the guy.
Yeah, like,
I ain't gonna lie to you, Mason.
don't come into this chat and disrespect the quarterback that I'm going to be repping jersey-wise this year, okay?
Well, I'll say it, he hasn't been looking good.
No.
Love Mason, respect, but yeah, he's the last 2 games he just hasn't.
No.
He just hasn't
Outside
done
the
well.
deep pass to Wilson last week.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter. I don't know what that means for the starters. Are they going to continue? They might as well finish the drive.
Finish
They
the
might as well
drive.
finish the drive.
Or are we going to see the never seen 17 early?
I don't know.
I'd rather not. I'd rather see less of Logan Woodside. Okay?
Oh, Skino,
That man ain't making the team, okay? So there's no point.
Oh, Skino, you're not wrong right now. You're not. I'm not disagreeing with you. You're not wrong. I love Mason, but yeah, I mean, he's not looking really good right now.
Not the best performance overall by the
This is why I wanted
offense.
to see Aaron Rodgers.
No, we got to wait.
No, we gotta wait. Oh, he's played 21 years. He doesn't need playing time with his new team with players he's never thrown the ball to.
Yeah.
He knows what he's got to do. He knows how to get ready. No, he doesn't. He's never played with these people. Preseason and off-season programs are a lot different than in-game action. Oh my God, he took them to camp and they went on boating trips or whatever the hell they did. That doesn't translate to on-field programming, bro. It don't.
And they go golfing.
I don't know. Does he golf?
A-Rod seems like a golfer. I mean, like,
He might golf.
yeah.
Is the jet sweep coming? I don't know. I hope not. Dude, erase the jet sweep. That's why Roman Wilson missed all of his.
No, they're saving it for Jonnu Smith.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
They can't put all their eggs in the basket this preseason.
Bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, you see in training camp, they are running 4 tight ends and no running backs. They're doing a 4 tight end set, and then Jonnu's in the backfield taking tosses.
Yeah.
He's done it before in Tennessee.
I also like how Caleb only got 2 carries all first quarter, and it was the last 2 carries of the quarter.
It was with the first team O-line outside Sayamalu,
Good. They were both 2 good runs.
which is something that we've been preaching about the past 2 weeks. And he's getting involved with the O-line, which he needs to. He's your ideal guy. in the back. Hello, Steel Twins from Bank of America Stadium watching an unexciting first quarter, says El Shano in the chat. Shout out to El Shano.
El Shano, man. Hell yeah. Look at it. Watching the game and watching us, bro. Shout out to you.
That's awesome.
Salute. My hat goes out to you, man. Hope you're enjoying yourself. I really do.
The best you can. I know it's been, it's preseason. You know, there's only so much that you can really take as far as excitement goes. But nonetheless, it's Steeler football. 1st and 10 now after the Johnson first down. Play fake. Mason's going to go deep, and it's intercepted.
At the 40-yard line, intended for Kayshawn Williams. This is going to be returned past midfield in Steelers territory. He's finally taken down at the 43-yard line. Mason, what are you doing?
That was forced.
Mason, what are you doing?
That
There's two guys there.
That was forced. Let me see where Mason was looking at.
He
Yeah, no, that was stupid. I don't know how Mason didn't see that.
That's a bad read. That's
That was a very bad read.
Fucking decision.
I don't know how Mason did not see him up there by the corner.
Now, I get if he wanted to thread the needle and have Williams go up further past the 40-yard line, but even still, you got a safety up top. Why are you throwing that? Bro, I love Mason, but God, that might have been the worst play I've ever seen Mason do.
Ooh, not good.
Wow.
Not good.
Mason, what was that?
Mason, come on. 2 picks in his second straight preseason game. Not what you want to see from your primary
pistol
backup.
and tackle behind.
No, not yet. But then he is hit.
He was stopped immediately by Brandon Eccles, who's beating himself up. But thankfully, Malik Harrison shoots down and makes the tackle for loss. That should be a tackle for a negative 4 yards. Yeah, look at Eccles blitzing in the gap from the nickel.
He slowed down Blacksmear on that play. And then Malik Harrison able to come down and just with a missile hitting kind of hit.
Yeah, Eccles is going to beat himself up for letting that tackle go, but what a great stop. That's a loss of 6, folks. Wow. Snap. Checks it down to the running back. He's got a couple blocks. He's going to get the penalty yardage back, or the yards losses back. Tackle made by Malik Harrison again.
And
he's everywhere.
All around the ball carrier. Same with Killebrew on that one. Harrison, man, he's moving around. Former Raven.
You mean Skyler? Talking about Skyler?
Thompson?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Skyler's been looking good. Skyler's been looking good.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. He literally got the loss of yards back.
3rd and normal. 3 to the left, shotgun here.
Zone coverage.
Snap, 4-man rush. Oh, feeling the pressure from the edge.
He
pump
Plummer
fakes it,
gets
holds
away.
The ball, gets rid of it. First
down. Finds a man just past the
30.
Yes.
Tackle made by Darryl Porter. What a play by Plummer. I don't know who that was on the edge. Liao?
No, that was Iko Leota. He came with great pressure. He just can't get a hand on him. Plummer's able to evade, go to the left side, and find an open target.
What awareness. Wow. What a play. That's going to take him in the field goal range. At the 30. Hand a play fake. Looks for the flat. No, throws it away.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it. There was a Steeler right there to meet him, number 45, which is Julius Welshkoff.
Yep. He had a good preseason last year. Not so much this year, but yeah. Untouched and forced the go away.
Plummer had no choice but to get rid of it. Mason's gone. No, he's not gone.
He's not going to go.
No, it was a bad play by Mason, but he's not leaving.
But yeah, that was a bad play.
2nd and 10 now.
Pistol here. Snap. Handoff. Met behind by Holcomb. He's going to push his way for a little gain of
1. That was a tough run there. Could have been worse by Blacksmear. I don't know who was there to make the tackle, but they were able to stop him for a gain of 1.
Mason as a starter, just imagine. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I mean, that's I would have been okay with that. But seeing this, I mean, yeah, it would have been kind of rough, wasn't it?
No, not what you want to see.
Months ago, I've been okay with it, but. And that's only because I see it ending the same way anyway. I see the season ending the same way anyway. Snap, shotgun. Plummer looking, making his reads, bouncing, finds a man, caught. He's going to push.
Can't make the tackle.
Wow.
And Brandon Nichols there can't make the tackle on that one.
What a...
And the Panthers receiver able to get around him and get the first down there. Who's 46?
Why can't we make tackles tonight, huh? How many missed tackles are we going to have? 46.
Pretty good catch there.
Yeah, Eccles misses him. He gets some yak ability, gets a first down. Yeah, no pass rush either.
Number 46, he's a backup tight end. That's Dominique Daphne. I'm not kidding. Dominique Daphne, guys.
Uh-oh. That's a terrible Scooby-Doo impression. I
Like,
know.
wow, man. Flag
12 man on the field.
on the defense.
It's just preseason. It's just preseason.
Yeah, but it's what you don't want to see.
It's just preseason. It's just preseason. It's just preseason, right?
What happened? Who is... You know, this is stuff I don't want to see in the regular season, but I know we will see in the regular season.
I hope not.
I hope not, but how many times have we seen it every year? So that gives them an extra 5 yards. You're just giving the Panthers a touchdown here, aren't you? 1st and 5. Plummer looking for a target. Throws. End zone overthrown.
Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 5 coming up.
Looking for Hunter Renfro, and coverage was Daryl Porter Jr.
Yeah, what is with this? All these
Mistakes?
missed tackles, dog.
Missed tackles, penalties, miscommunication.
What are we doing?
Terrell Austin, what are you doing?
What are we?
Why are you still here? You have all this talent, you don't know what to do.
No, he doesn't know what to do. I don't like Terrell Austin as a coach. I think he's,
I like him as a
think he's awful.
position coach. As a position coach.
Yeah, but you give him any sort of ruling. Hand off to the running back. Short gain. Stopped at the line, really.
That was Blackshmere on the play. I think Loudermilk with the tackle with Derek Harmon. Let's take a look.
This is a very sloppy first half. I am not going to lie to y'all, bro.
Yeah, Loudermilk in there. As they highlight Isaiah Loudermilk, who's been with the Steelers what feels like forever. Since what, 2020? 2021? Whatever year it was. They traded back up into 5th to get him. 3rd and 4.
Deep drop back, feeling the pressure. He escapes another sack. What the fuck? Is this Tom Brady?
But it's intercepted by James Pierre into the end zone.
Finally, someone made a play. Let's go. James Pierre literally just secured himself a roster spot as if he didn't already.
Yes, he did right there into the end zone.
Interception. Let's go.
Which is Pierre's best place to get an interception, apparently.
Take that, Plummer.
That was DeMarvin Lee out on the edge as he beats the left tackle. He just can't finish the play as Plummer evades pressure, throws it to the end zone for a target, but it is intercepted by James Pierre. Right place, right time. Pierre, man, I mean, good play right there, right place, right time. If there's one area where Pierre knows how to get interceptions, it's the end zone.
Yeah, just look
It's
at
not the first time he's done it.
Yeah, look at that. What was it? The one Broncos game?
The one Broncos game.
Wow. Finally.
James Pierre, you have secured a roster spot. Congratulations.
Even though it's going to happen during the season starts, just be prepared for it. I'm prepared for it.
I
am very prepared for it.
I unfortunately expect it.
Where's Beanie Bishop? Well, he's going to play after Eccles is done. Rob and Dan Steelers playing like they all ate at Wendy's chili before the game. Yeah, that's Rob for you.
I have not had Wendy's chili since that one occurrence.
Thank God.
That was how many years ago?
Thank God.
I don't eat fast food no more.
I know you don't.
I don't.
Put Skylar in.
I make my own chili, and it's good.
I cannot lie. I cannot lie. You just got to get the Frosty down.
I'll look into it.
I'm sorry. I just wanted a Frosty. Put Skylar in. I'm tired of Mason. You know what? I gotta agree. You know what? I gotta agree.
Well,
Mason's doing nothing right now.
Mason's had, what, 3 drives, and it's not been the best?
This overall performance is a reflection of Tom, and it's embarrassing. Nice pick, though.
Maybe they give Mason 1 more. Probably not. I'm just throwing it out there.
No, well, here's the thing. Mason's already the 2. Like it or not, he's going to be the 2. We all know this.
That's why he was signed.
What he's going to do, if he plays again, what he's going to do is not going to change anything. So just give it to Skylar. Give the reps to Skylar. What's your favorite type of music? Really, everything. Literally everything.
A mixture of everything.
Like, I listen to literally everything. I have 17 different personalities. But it's all in the mood.
Yeah.
So say I'm cleaning the house, or I'm working, or I'm mowing the grass. Sometimes I want to be a country boy. Old school country, by the way. This modern
not
shit.
today's modern.
This modern shit is terrible. Fuck Morgan Wallen. I want to be a rock star. I want to be a rock and roller. Sometimes I want to be like Michael Jackson. Sometimes I want to be a basic white bitch. Sometimes I want to be an emo, suicidal maniac.
I listen to rock and roll, 80s, more than nostalgia stuff.
Yeah, I listen to a little bit of Imagine Dragons.
Old school country.
It's got to be the old school stuff. I'm talking 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
Some heavy metal here and there.
Heavy metal for sure. Obviously, I listen to hip hop. Joan Jett is great. Joan, is that why your name's Jet? Joan Jett.
Yes.
Joan Jett, the legend.
Yes. Bad reputation. Yeah, Skylar Thompson's now in at quarterback. Mason's day is done.
There you go.
So we're here to see the never-seen 17 as he hands it off to the back here again for a second straight run.
Gain of 1.
I want to say that's Caleb Johnson. With the second-team O-line, God bless him.
Metallica, definitely. Yeah, Metallica, bro. Definitely Metallica. Wide receiver Brandon Johnson is questionable to return with a foot injury, according to Alan Saunders. Great.
No, I honestly, I didn't even see him on the field.
Great.
Connor Heyward in motion. Oh boy.
God. They're running bunch here. 3rd and 3.
Yo, Heyward and whoever the other receiver was, they just had a Madden moment.
Snap. Pressure, throws, caught, first down, and more.
Keyshawn Williams, I think, with the catch and run there, and it was middle of the field.
Still Ill with 199 says, good afternoon, boys. Well, good evening to you, Still Ill. Good evening. Keyshawn Williams making some plays tonight, man.
And a good throw there by Thompson, too.
Why do the Steelers suck so bad? I can't answer that right now.
Who's that?
Is that Derek Harmon?
Harmon was in a bit of pain after the interception.
First down, caught.
Scotty Miller.
Oh, he's getting carted off. You have
Harmon
got to be fucking kidding me.
I see the look on his face. He doesn't look happy.
No!
Derek Harmon is being carted off. As no huddle again by Skylar Thompson. He finds Scotty Miller again for another big gain and a first down.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Gain of 15. I mean,
what is with our first round picks getting hurt?
Not the best throw by Thompson, but it's a much better grab and adjustment by Scotty Tuhati. We got the Too Cool connection right here.
Too cool. Shout out to Skylar and Scotty.
Dan's, he's pissed.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Derek Harmon's hurt. He got carted off. He's got a towel over his head. You know what that means?
Connor Heyward in motion again.
I don't care about this game no more. Snap. Skylar Thompson checks it down.
To Caleb with the catch. Puts his shoulder down.
Doesn't get much yardage there. I enjoy listening to rap music as well. NLE Choba especially. Honestly, I'll be real with you. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, so Derek Harmon, as he was getting carted off, Missy Matthews was on the sideline. She said that after the interception, Harmon reported to the coaches that he felt pain.
In his what, ankle?
I don't know if it was ankle or knee or whatnot. I didn't hear that clearly there.
Dude, you kind
of reacted as I was trying to listen. 2nd and 7 now. Thompson with the handoff to the back.
I'm trying.
Nowhere to go. That's Caleb Johnson on the carry.
Keep doing play call. I'm trying to get some news here. Bro, towel was over his head and he was crying. That look on his face.
That just reeked of devastation.
You know what that means.
Okay, I see Andres Pete over at left guard. He played primarily left guard last week. He is now up to the second team left guard spot. Ryan McCollum is the backup center in this game, so he's back. He's playing, which is good.
Good.
And Max Sharping is back over at right guard. So that's the new second team line
Snap.
here.
Skyler. Feeling pressure. Throws.
And some shot. It's got a touchdown there. That is Lance McCutcheon with the touchdown grab. A throw by Skyler. And Skyler continues to impress and make the case to make the 53.
You, sir, have earned your spot on the 53-man roster, my friend.
What a throw there by Skyler Thompson, dude. As he continues to impress this preseason, finds an open target. McCutcheon able to get up there, make the good grab and concentration. Corner of the end zone, and that's his second touchdown of the preseason.
I'm going to say it.
Well thrown ball there by Skyler Thompson.
I'm going to say it. I love Mason. I got his jersey on, right? He's looked better than Mason.
Chris Boswell with the extra points. And it's good as the Steelers take the lead 7-3. Who was the holder on that one? That was Logan Lee.
Logan Lee was the snapper, you mean?
Yeah. What'd I say?
You said who was the holder?
Yeah, I meant snapper. I'm sorry.
Who was the holder? Was it Waitman or was it?
I didn't see the holder. I was focused on the snapper.
Yeah, how about Skylar Thompson, folks? Why did they even bring Mason back? Familiarity. Wow. I don't know anyone could expect Tomlin to do with this current Steelers team if he wasted 2018 Steelers. Not just 2018, bro. Years after that. That's why I expect the same thing over and over again. That's just ultimate reality. No, Jim. I don't think there's any way they cut Mason. He's staying.
No, Mason's not getting cut.
No, and he's going to be the wide receiver too. No, he's not.
Yeah, why not try that, huh?
No, he's not going to be the wide receiver
God,
too.
it's so bad. We're looking for a wide receiver, man. Danny's throwing out Mason Rudolph.
No, he's not going to be the wide receiver too. He's going to be the quarterback too. But
yes.
Honestly, bro, I wouldn't hate if Skyler got. Skyler's not
How
going
we
to get
talking
it.
about quarterbacks playing wide receiver? Why not call up Antoine Randall L?
Bro, where's he at?
He's in Chicago.
That's right. He is in Chicago. No. I didn't mean that. No. Yeah, Skyler's got to make the roster. Mason in the last 2 games does not look good.
No, Mason threw an interception in 2 straight games.
Andrew Tate is the GOAT. Yes, our names are Danny and Rob. You can call him Bobby. You can call me Dan and Rob. It don't matter.
I'm more comfortable with Rob, but
yeah, Skyler has definitely earned a number 3 spot, Hawk, for sure. Yes, Harmon did get carted off. So in the excitement of Skylar Thompson,
his first drive and he throws a touchdown.
Derek Harmon got hurt. Dude, if Derek Harmon is out for the year, dude, oh my God. It was bad enough Roman got hurt last year. It was bad enough Fatana got hurt last year. Dude, you have got to be kidding me.
If you're not down with that, we've got 2.
I don't know if we are down with that, but Eddie T with a 4.99. Can Skyler win 3 games to get team into playoffs? That's what Mason did. Put Skyler in real game and let's see.
That's fair.
Valid argument there by Eddie T.
That's fair. That's why we bought Mason jerseys, because he did that.
That man saved our season.
And that's why,
if you even want to call it that.
And that's what he did. I mean, he got us into the playoffs to lose.
He did.
Again, but that's why he's going to be the quarterback too. The Steelers, Tomlin especially, values that. Return by Trevor Etienne. Tackle made by Jack Sawyer on special teams. Same thing with Roman Wilson. I wouldn't put him on special teams. What are you doing? Putting him on special teams? Carson Brunin on there as well.
Yep.
Carson Brunin, man, I don't think he's going to make the roster, but maybe he pushes it over Mark Robinson.
Yeah, maybe. I can see 5 linebackers.
Dude, you can't honestly tell me.
Well, handoff to Lakshmir, who's thrusted down there by Logan Lee, who makes a good run stop there.
You gotta be joking. Most of my interest right now is down because Harmon's hurt.
Oh, no, come on. I'm not done. I'm trying to write down notes, and it's bugging with me.
Under center, snap. Oh, jet sweep. Jet sweep. Oh, he's up the field.
Oh, my.
Up the field
missed
past the
tackle
40
there.
to the 45. Almost at midfield.
That was 83 on the play.
If you're not down with that,
Not really.
we've got 2 words for you.
Number 83, that was David Moore on the play there. And still ill with a 199. Fill me in on our overall offense and defense performance.
Okay, I got you. Well, the opening offense had 2 holding penalties from Zach Frazier and Pat Freiermuth. Jalen Warren slipped on 2 of his, I suppose, carries, catches.
And fumbled on one.
He fumbled on one. And then the defense is missing a lot of missed tackles except for that one. That was a great wrap-up there by Sebastian
Castro on the run makes a quick tackle to Blackschmier.
Castro needs to make the fucking roster, man. Swear jar. Yeah, the defense is missing a lot of tackles outside of Castro there, of course.
There is an update on Derek Harmon. He sustained a knee injury and is out.
Same thing as Fatanu. I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick. The last 3 draft picks have been hurt to start the season. At some point. Harmon now, Fatanu last year, and Broderick was hurt to start the season last year. Snap. Caught too high for Renfro. And is that who I think it is?
That's
Killebrew.
Killebrew. On the hit to Hunter Renfro.
Yeah, Castro's got to stay, man. Castro's got to stay.
Yeah, that's a good hit there by Killebrew.
The thing that stands out to me with Skylar is watch. He is always keeping his eyes downfield. He is. He absolutely is. He knows how to read a defense.
Yo, if it's worst case scenario for Harmon, I feel for him.
Dude, then who the hell do we have? Okay, then here's what you do. First of all, snap, feeling the pressure. Plumbers scrambling.
Logan Lee with the pressure.
Pump fakes, throw. No, he doesn't throw.
No, he runs out of bounds.
Runs it. 4th down.
Still ill with a 199. Have we been doing the 4-3 soft zone BS?
A little bit. We did a little bit of zone with the starting guys, but oh, there's a flag.
Holding defense. 55. That's Cole. Holcomb.
Okay. If Cole Holcomb gets the penalty, the holding, thus that gives the Panthers the 1st down.
Yes, it does. Automatic.
So if Derek Harmon is out for the year, here's what you do. Heyward.
Right there was the hold. He didn't need to do that.
No. Heyward is where he's normally at. You move Keanu Benton to 3-tech and you make Y.A. Black the starting nose. That's what you do. If you want to swap Benton and Y.A. Black at the 3, fine, by all means. But that's a big opportunity for Benton. Oh, my God.
Blacksmere able to break the tackle, get through.
Make the tackle. Raheem Blackshear pushes through.
For a 1st down, it's like a gain of 15, maybe more on the ground.
For a little bit of a pile. Let's see. The handoff here. And he gets through the tackle attempt.
I think that was the former Patriot. Yeah.
Daniel Ikule.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he missed that.
Kool-Aid?
Ekuli.
Ekuli?
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid.
I don't know. You're saying Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I like Kool-Aid.
Snap.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Oh, he checks it down.
Yeah, it's a quick screen. Blacksmere.
He's slowed down a little bit by Malik Harrison.
Seeing a lot more missed tackles still.
One. Bro, how many missed tackles are we going to get? Not just the penalties, but the missed tackles. Very sloppy. And then Harmon got hurt. This sucks. You know, I was excited for this. No, I'm not.
2-minute warning now.
Dude.
Well,
you gotta be kidding me.
Dude, if I mean, he was already declared out immediately.
What happened to Harmon? How did he get hurt? Did his leg get all twisted or something? His leg must have locked or something. I have no idea.
Dude, I feel for him.
You can't be serious right now.
It's been a very emotional year for Harmon.
You can't be serious.
And then, like, he's dealt this.
Bro, man. And, dude, we freaked out when Harmon was the selection. We wanted him over Shador. And now he might miss the whole season. Preseason injuries suck, dude.
The last game, too.
The last game of preseason. We have no depth on the line. So you have to move Benton to 3-tech and make Y.A. Black the starting nose. But then who's the rotational guy? Isaiah fucking Loudermilk? Swear jar.
Let's look at the depth.
It's Loudermilk. I guess Logan Lee's going to make the roster after all.
Depth's not great.
No, it's not. It hasn't been great.
Do I got to look at who's a free agent?
Oh, we're making a trade, that's for sure.
Do I got to look at who is a free agent?
Yeah, I'm looking at the play. Shout out to TJ Black. He just added us in the play that happened here. Yeah, because he pushed the guard and tackle. He sheds the guard, goes for the tackle. I don't know. Did his knee lock up somewhere? It looks like his knee might have locked up somewhere.
Oh, where's the available page? There's no of it. Whatever.
It's not like someone landed on his knee or whatever. It's just he was bull rushing towards the quarterback. He got taken down, and I don't know what happened to his knee. Well, that's Dave. That's the fear. Nothing's confirmed. Christian Wilkins, bro, I don't want that in the locker room.
Yeah, no. No.
Foot got stuck in the turf and he twisted, I think. Hashtag banter, says Bergs Productions. Is that what happened?
Shout out to Bergs.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. There's been problems with that turf over there. People have slipped. The turf, obviously, isn't the best conditioned right now.
It just looks wet. It just looks wet there.
Bergs, you might be right.
2nd and 8 now after the 2-minute warning.
Snap. Handoff. Met at the line. Pushes for a gain of 1.
Leota able to wrap him up.
3rd down coming up. Steelers gonna call timeout? No timeout?
No, play clock's still going, but Leota, man, making some plays the past couple weeks for preseason. Former Panther, actually, Leota, I think. I think he was a former Panther.
No, we're not making nothing up on Harmon. It's just hypothetically thinking. Fearfully thinking.
3rd and 6 now.
He got carted off with a towel on his head and he was crying. It's not a good sign.
We've got 2 words for
3rd
you.
and 6. Snap. Plummer. Feeling the pressure. He escapes another would-be sack. Gets a first down with his legs. Past the 10.
A lot more.
Into the 6. At the 6-yard line.
So he had some good pressure coming there, but the problem is that they have not been able to finish. And the primary pass rusher on that play was Leota on the left side. He has a good rep. He just can't finish the play.
Yeah, Wilkins might be the best option, but you also got to look at the injury he suffered last year. Is he healthy? Is he healthy?
I don't know. I mean, it was enough for the Raiders to move away from that contract. Wilkins got paid.
What was it, a foot injury last year?
Foot injury.
Under center, handoff. Oh, tackle right from behind by DeMarvin Leal, former third-round pick.
There's a flag. That's
That
probably
might be
face mask. I mean, Blacksmere
Leal.
kind of halted, trying to figure out where to go, and Leal reached his hand out and looked like he grabbed the face mask. They're going to call face mask. I want a replay on that.
Man, whatever. They call Liao on that face mask.
If you're not down with that,
I want to get a
we've
replay
got
on that.
2 words for you.
Well, first of all, Still 199 says, remember, guys, we got to look at the totality of it. Yes, Mike Tomlin, yes. He says,
Let's look.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
clear. He grabbed it.
Yeah.
I just woke up from a nap. What the fuck happened? Harmon got hurt. That's what
Thompson threw a
happened.
touchdown. And Black Smear with the run, but he's halted at the line.
Stomped the line, second and goal coming up. All right, let me end this poll. I can't even think of another poll right now.
Horrible vibes from the start, says PGB VBY.
Yeah, very, very, very.
Second and goal now. At the 5.
They're going empty here. I'm out.
Flag.
False start. Take it back.
Now we push him back.
If you're not down with that,
Still again.
we've
Look
got
at him.
2 words
Appreciate
for
you, Still. Says we got to consider the components of the totality. Yes.
Mike Tom, is that you from the game?
Leo's a freaking disappointment. He's missed 2 sacks and penalties. Yeah. It's weird because he gets there. He gets
He's not
there.
finishing.
He's just not finishing.
And now they finally call the false start flag.
Harmon's seen walking after getting off the cart. Really?
Really, Will? Is there a report on that?
That's a good sign, but that doesn't always mean everything. That doesn't always mean everything. Because even Bud Dupree and Devin Bush, when they tore their ACLs, they still walked. So that's not always a positive sign. I'm not saying that's what Harmon's injury is. We don't know what his injury is. All that said is he has a knee injury and he's out for the rest of the game.
It just doesn't look good right now. I'm not really looking to make assumptions. I can only hope for the best.
Dude, that's the last
Especially
thing.
for Harmon.
That's the last thing we need.
Last thing Harmon needs.
That's the last thing we need. Bro, no. That puts a dapper on everything. You know, you could look at it as, well, he should have just been taken out of the game earlier. I get that. And that would have, you know, that would have definitely avoided it. But you also don't, you know, expect something like that to happen. I had no problem with Harmon still playing. Why Black with a good stop there? Hey, we're going to need you to step up, big boy. We're going to need you to step up.
Man's a tower.
He's he is a mountain. It's
It's freaking wild that the Steelers have 2 towers on both sides of the ball. You got Washington, who's a freaking statue.
Oh, God.
And you got Y.A. Black, who is just a mammoth.
Harmon is out of the tent and, hold on. Harmon's out of the tent and being taken from the field on a cart. So he's still on a cart?
How long ago was that?
A minute ago.
He's still out there? 3rd and goal. Motion from 85.
22 seconds left.
Plummer already threw a pick in the end zone.
I didn't realize I had the flag on. God, I got to pay attention. Sorry, guys. Snap.
Oh, they're bringing the blitz.
Throws. He's going to be wide open.
Oh, my God.
What was that?
They went with the all-out blitz and left a man wide-ass open
They
to
thought they were-
Mitchell.
They thought they were going to get the home run hit. What the hell happened? No one covered the back corner.
No one did.
Wow, that's bad. Someone's getting fired for that.
Someone miscommunicated on that one. That was not good. And Carolina regains the lead just like that. That was caught by James Mitchell, if you care.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was pretty rough, folks. That was pretty freaking rough to see. I'm not going to lie to you.
Reminds me of the Steelers in the playoffs.
Yeah, real.
Hey. Still have nightmares.
Oh, man.
And
Matthew Wright kick is up, and they are up 3 points.
Yep, it's good.
Steelers are probably going to take a knee and take this into the half. We suck ass. Good grief, says Parson. You're not wrong. Flores, save us. He can't. He's not here no more. We decided to keep the yes man named Terrell Austin. Hey, let's keep Terrell Austin because he allows Mike Tomlin to do whatever. No! No, let's not do that. Guess it's too late now, isn't it?
Oh, geez, another coach on Tomlin's coaching staff to roll over him.
Same coaches.
He can't have that anymore.
Same coaches, same shit. Exactly.
Can't have that no more.
That's what we've been saying all offseason.
Like, honestly, what the hell was that?
Victor says, God, I feel this year will be another waste. Tomlin has history of falling apart when a good starter goes down. Well, kind of.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
No, nothing about this game is good. This is awful.
What's the one highlight? Thompson's first drive.
What's the highlight?
I just said it.
Yeah. That or James Pierce pick.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
Yes, it's sorry, swear jar. Yes, it's preseason.
Skylar Thompson went 5 for 5, 72 yards on the touchdown. That's the only good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, good on Pierre to be right place, right time, but
the only thing I'm really concerned about right now is the penalties from both sides of the ball and
the missed tackles.
Well, that, but Harmon. Most of the missed tackles are coming from the backups. You know, it's pretty bad, but they're backups. Some of these guys won't make the roster.
Well, where's the discipline?
I don't know. But, yeah, the main concern right now is, in my opinion, the penalties and Harmon. Any news on Harmon? I'm refreshing Twitter.
I'm not seeing anything.
I'm
scrolling through right now.
Let me see.
All I see is Harmon's was taken to the locker room.
Great.
Well, we got what, 20 seconds or so left in this second quarter. They'll just probably knee it. Unless this is return for a kickoff, which
I'm just praying.
what are the chances?
I'm praying for some good news somewhere. We won't know the severity up until probably tomorrow when they do an MRI.
And Caleb Johnson with the kick return, and he is just obliterated. Taking down hard. 12 seconds left. Steelers have 3 timeouts, but I'm just going to assume they're just going to knee it and just get back to the locker room.
Well, there's one good thing out of this game.
Yeah, Bats, they are conservative.
There's one good thing out of this game. Y.A. Black is really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Black is
Y.A.
good.
Black is really good. Oh, so they're actually going to... No, they're going to just check it down. Y.A. Black, Josh back.
Oh, he's going to go deep. Thompson's going to go deep. He's got a man open. That is Scotty Miller with the catch. He was never down. I guess they just whistled the play dead.
Scotty too hottie. Scotty too motherfucking hottie. Skylar and Scotty are too cool.
Scotty Miller outside. He just blazes right through them with his speed. He finds the ball, concentrates, makes the diving grab right there. Good pass there by Skylar to find an open man. His favorite target today, Scotty Miller.
Let's go.
The Skylar and Scotty connection, man. They are on point today.
Wide open. 4 seconds left. Steelers call a timeout. Puts them in range to Make this a tie game, bro.
All it takes is one play by Skylar Thompson.
I underestimated what they were going to do there. I thought they were just going to check it down and go into the half, or take a knee and go into the half.
Because that's what they usually do.
Batista, Batterista? Is that how you say it? They haven't looked good. The first half has been bad, but that is a redeeming quality. This is Ben Sauls.
Waitman as the holder. I don't know who the snapper is yet. It's a good snap. Better
What's
call
up?
Saul. Makes it.
Tie game! Because of the big, long catch from Scotty Too Hottie. Let's go. What a play, man. Skylar, bro. Skylar, you have made the roster. Scotty has made the roster.
Dude, that ball was on point, too. It wasn't underthrown. It wasn't overthrown. It was, like, right there.
Well, that's Scotty's what? 3 catches, 82 yards. Bro.
Skylar Thompson is 6 for 6 for, can I scroll? 124 yards and that touchdown the previous drive. Not a lot of Roman Wilson action at all in this game, but Scotty Miller, man, he's making the most of his opportunity here. 3 targets, 3 catches, 82 yards. Scotty Miller has earned that roster spot. And Skylar Thompson has earned that quarterback 3 role.
For sure. I'd say quarterback 2, but the Steelers have too much faith in Mason. But that's what I'm talking about. Man, you got 3 timeouts. Give yourself a chance. Go long. Go long and go get it.
Yeah, Thompson launched that ball deep.
Sure did. Let's go. I like that. That's a good end to what was a very rough first half, folks. That first half was very rough. A lot of penalties, a lot of missed tackles. The offense didn't get anything going up until Skylar Thompson came in, and I'm not joking. Mason threw a very, very, very dumb interception.
That was a forced ball.
But then Skylar comes in. What does he do? His first drive, he throws a touchdown to Lance McCutcheon. He comes in next and throws a long ball to Scotty to tie the game up. Shout out to Skylar, man. He's made 0 mistakes all preseason. 0. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Love Mason, but yeah, bro, come on. Come on, man. Shador picked Panthers apart. I didn't. Was that the first preseason game?
I think it was.
Maybe that was the first preseason game. What's going on with Harmon? He has a knee injury. He hurt his knee on the James Pierre interception and was carted off with a towel over his head. He's in the tent. Ten at the half, folks. In fact, let me take that to the third quarter before I forget. All right, guys, how are we feeling after the first half? You liking it so far? How you feeling?
I'll tell you right now, highlights for me in the first half has been Skylar Thompson.
For sure.
The never seen 17 strikes again, dude. He has been fucking, pardon my language, swear jar, I know, but he's been freaking very good. I don't want to say he's been great, but he's been good, dude. He has not made many mistakes, if any.
It didn't look bad, did it? What, his injury?
I looked at the replay. I looked at the play there. Harmon was trying to fight off. Harmon was trying to fight off a lineman.
I got you, guys.
And then it looked like his knee twisted as he fell down.
I'll get it for you up here. I don't care if I get copyright for this. I'll get it up here for you. Because some of you guys may have seen it. Some of you guys may not have seen it. I don't know. I'll get it up here for you. Give me a minute. Let me find it here on Twitter. See if I can find it. Un minuto, folks. Un minuto. All right, that's the one. All right, I want to get a better angle as well. So I'll show the play, and then I'll show the better angle. Or I'll just show the angle in general. I don't know what you guys are
Yeah,
here
just
for.
show the angle. Yeah, right there is good.
All right. See if I can get this up here. Give me a second, folks. I gotta figure this out.
As he's figuring that out right now, as we're at halftime, we still got 475 of you guys watching here, us live on YouTube.
Wow, thank you guys.
As we are also streaming on X with an extra 105 live there on X as well. So thank you guys very much.
Appreciate you guys, man. If you're new, hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you're on Twitter, hit that follow. We would greatly appreciate it. How many likes are we at? 141. Can we get 175, por favor? Can we get 175? That's all I ask. What did I do? What did I just do? Hold on. Thing's tripping. There we go.
You're doing all right over there.
No, I'm fine. It's kind of...
You kind of taking your time over there, bro.
I got it.
We got to see the footage.
Give me a daggone minute.
We got to see the footage.
That looks good to me.
We just got to see it.
Well, I'll show the dang footage. Un minuto. All right.
Got to entertain the live folk, people.
I said give me a minute. All right.
It's been a minute.
Give me another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Bro, please shut up.
DJ Khaled. Sorry. I'll shut up. I promise. I'll shut up. I'm done. All right. I'm going to show you guys the footage here. All right. Here's a play. Okay. Right here is, I almost said Caleb Johnson. Derek Harmon. There he is right there. Somewhere along there, he got hurt.
Right there as he falls.
I'm guessing right at that last step, right there, before he fell, something jammed his knee. That's what happened. Like, no one landed on it. It didn't get, like, you know, a body weight or whatever. It's just, it must have twisted. You know, shout out to Berg's Productions in the chat. I don't know if he's still here, but he mentioned that maybe his leg got caught in the turf and his knee twisted. Either way, very, very, very concerning.
Now what you want to see. Another first-round rookie by the Steelers hurt. I can only hope that's not as severe as we're all fearing.
Yeah, I know.
Please don't let it be severe. We don't need that.
The Steelers suck.
Shout out to David Weiss, who subbed. Appreciate you, man.
Shout out to David. David Weiss?
Yeah.
I thought you said Weiss.
Shut up.
Come on, I couldn't pass up on that, man. Come on. David Weiss, shout out to you, bro.
Hold on, what?
What?
This, nothing. There we go.
We good?
Yeah, we straight.
All right.
I think we are. Yeah, we straight.
So, yes, since it's still halftime, obviously. Yeah, stars of the game so far have been Skylar Thompson, Scotty Miller. For the offensive side of the ball, I mean, little action from the starting O-line. Fatano held up good. Broderick looked good.
Hold on. We got Mr. Steely in the chat. Says, I'm going to sound like a hypocrite, but give Heyward all the guaranteed money he wants plus ownership of the team if Harmon is out.
Yeah, Heyward's probably side-eyeing the Steelers right now.
Stanton, what happened to Harmon? I'll pull the clip back up. I got you.
Might as well.
So James Pierre got an interception in the end zone. On the same play, this happened to Derek Harmon. Like, I don't know exactly what happened. But there he is right there. Going down. I don't know exactly what happened. But right maybe there, before he went down, I don't know. Look at the foot and knee positioning. It's maybe something twisted. That's the only thing I could think of. He got carted off the field
with a towel draped over his head.
With a towel draped over his freaking head.
And
he
very
was
emotional,
crying.
very emotional on his face.
He was crying. I'll get the video up of that for you.
Like, this injury has overtaken the whole game.
It has. Shout out to Skylar, shout out to Scotty, because they've had very good plays, man. They have.
They've really been the only two stars on this game.
They've been redeeming qualities, but Derek Harmon, his injury here. There he's getting carted off. Towel over his head. The look on his face, man, I don't know. It doesn't look good.
It's a devastating look.
It doesn't look good. That scares the ever-living shit out of me, swear jar. He might have been crying. He might not have been crying. But that look on his face, bro. I don't know. I'm not trying to put a dampering mood. I'm not trying to make it sound worse than what it might be. But that's just my fear. That is my fear right now. They say it might be a torn ACL. Who said that?
Unless it's from like a reliable source, I'm not believing anything. I will wait till we hear the report from Tomlin himself, Jerry Dulick even, Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, Jordan Schultz, Jeremy Fowler, Brooke Pryor. I'll wait for a legitimate, reliable source on what this injury is. Until then, I can only hope for the best.
Well, what we do know is we won't know the severity. We won't know the actual prognosis until probably tomorrow when they get an MRI and we get some serious details.
There's no doubt Tom's going to be asked about this, and what he says about it is going to be significant.
Yeah, I'm sure at the halftime here, they'll ask him, and then depending on his answer, because I'm sure he has an update or the latest update.
Here it is.
He doesn't have an update. He's been evaluated.
That's it. Well, he's not gonna figure out what's going on like in 10 minutes.
Well, I figured he would have said something like, he got looked at, it's not good, or he got looked at and there's potential. That's what I was hoping for. He just said
that's probably for the post game.
He just said he doesn't have an update and he's been evaluated.
I would anticipate something more significant in the post game.
We won't really know till tomorrow. God, man, that sucks.
All right, well, we're back from halftime. And Steelers opened the game with the ball, so the Panthers will have it.
Yeah. All right, so quick recap of the first half. Very sloppy. That half probably couldn't have gone any worse. Sloppy with penalties, missed tackles. Warren slipped twice and then fumbled. Mason Rudolph looked terrible. He threw a dumb interception. The only redeeming qualities is Malik Harrison's really good in the blitz and the run defense. Sebastian Castro still looks really good. Skylar Thompson should make the 53. He came in and brought an immediate spark for the offense. Scotty Miller's looking great. 3 catches, 82 yards in the first half.
Big gain of 53 before halftime.
That's really it. Legitimately, that is really it.
Not a whole lot. Some positive here, but there has been many. Definitely a lot of cleanup for this team. Which, for preseason, get out of your system, get out now, acknowledge that, hey, you still got some issues you got to work out, get it done. Get it done before week 1, especially with the starters. We don't need none of that. Considering the majority of the starting defense was on that first drive, they allowed the big run to Trevor Etienne, if you remember.
Yep.
His first carry, and he was just able to get through the defense and get around him. Don't need that. What happened to Harmon? Harmon sustained a knee injury, and he was carted off the field with a towel draped over his head. We don't know the severity of it yet.
No, we don't. Not yet.
Highlighting Scotty Miller on the sideline there, talking to Calvin and Connor. Ben Saul is getting ready for the kickoff. Getting ready to start this second half as Sauls kicks it up. It will be returned.
At the 6. The Panthers bring it out.
He just went way wide there.
He's tackled from behind. Great tackle made by the milkman, Isaiah Loudermilk, former 5th-round pick out of Wisconsin, who might unfortunately have to be a starter. Hopefully not. We don't know the update on Harmon. I hate to make it sound as bad as it might not be. But theoretically, if he can't play, what I would do is move Keanu Benton to Harmon's spot and put Y.A. Black at the nose. That's what I would do. Or you could swap Benton and Black. Either's fine. Snap under center. Handoff to the running back. And brought down immediately. Tackle for loss.
Jack Sawyer with the tackle for loss there.
Jack Sawyer, 4th round pick out of the Ohio State, makes a great play behind the line of scrimmage. Get out of here.
Just wraps him up, swings him around, and tackles him down to the turf.
Jack Sawyer having easily his best game so far. He needs to add more to his pass rush arsenal, but he's been a disruptor along that line today. Now they're going to go empty here. Snap. Screen pass. Daka made from behind. He gets a little gain of 6 there. Tackle made there by...
I want to say that was Leal on that.
I think you're right.
Well, right now, I almost said Jake. Jack Plummer. No related to Jake Plummer. Jack Plummer is done for the day, so now they have Bryce Perkins in.
Bryce Perkins, former UFL quarterback.
Yes. He will finish off the day for the Panthers. 3rd and 6 now. Perkins takes a snap. Looking, trying to evade pressure. Throws
across his body.
It's a first down.
Completion, first down.
In traffic at that.
Gain of 8. Wow, good play there by Perkins.
And caught by, is that Daphne?
Yes.
Dominique Daphne.
Dominique Daphne.
All right. Tackle there by Carson Bruner.
Harmon's story hit deep if you ever been through a struggle like that. You mean losing his mom?
Harmon's been through a lot this year.
He has been. He got drafted. His mom passed away.
Big run
hours
there
after.
by the Panthers running back, number 39. That's a first down, a gain of 12 or 13 on the ground.
Number 39, that is
Amani Bailey. Yeah, wow, what a hole.
What an open lane.
What a
Castro,
hole.
what are you doing?
What a hole.
I like Castro, but yeah, he should have filled that. He should have filled that gap.
What a hole. 1st and 10.
Yeah, they're at the 48, still on their own territory. Running pistol here, snap.
Play fake.
Perkins rolls.
Cameraman, focus on the ball.
Well, the ball carrier, or Perkins gives it to the ball carrier there.
Petier?
I think. It's a first down.
Really?
I couldn't see the play. He checked it down in the flat to his backup tight end.
Yeah, because the cameraman was fooled by the play action. He thought the running back still had it when Perkins had it.
Bryce Pierre. Bryce to Bryce.
Okay.
Harmon ruined my night. Yeah, me too. 12:05 left. Pistol again. Snap. Perkins hands it off. Stopped the line. Y.A. Black and company all in there. Y.A. Black, Logan Lee, Carson Bruner all along there. Y.A. Black filling those gaps, man. Love that.
Clogging up that hole.
We're going to need that now. We're going to need that for sure.
Yeah, the Buckeyes in the Berg.
Yup.
Steelers love their Buckeyes.
Good news. Shout out to Santonio Holmes.
Super Bowl MVP.
Snap. Perkins. Feeling pressure.
And
He's
taken
down
down
Black.
with the sack. What a play there by the 5th round rookie out of Iowa. Good old Y.A. Black, man.
yeah.
The mammoth himself making plays.
Y.A. Black's going to be a stud, folks. Yo, believe in Y.A. Black.
Up the
Get out of
middle.
there.
Up the middle. Gets through the line and just takes Bryce Perkins
Watch
down
this.
with
Wow.
ease.
What a pull and tug by Y.A. Black.
Yeah, good luck blocking that, big man. My God, what a mammoth. What a monster.
Y.A. Black is dude, what a stud he's been.
3rd and 17 now after the sack. Oh, Black's a beast. Black is a beast with the pressure.
He got him
He got him
again.
down again.
Oh my God, this guy This guy, then the fumble. He fumbled the ball. The Steelers are saying they have it.
Officials are going to dig through the pile, try to see. I don't care about Terrell Austin. I want to see who's got the ball. Yo, dude, YA Black, bro.
YA fucking
And Steelers
Black.
football. Mark Robinson with the recovery.
Wow, I know, swear Joe. I apologize.
Back-to-back plays for YA Black, dude. Just an absolute beast pushing through. Got around Perkins.
What a rush.
Perkins lost the ball going down. Welshcoff was fighting around for him. Knocked the ball out of his hands again.
Wow.
Black getting hype right there.
What a fifth-round stud. I almost can we say steal?
I can't say that yet.
Might be too early to judge, but yeah, he's looking good. Oh yeah, put this guy in, bro. Okay, he just upped the mood a little bit. Yeah, Harmon's hurt, but look at what Black's doing.
My God.
Look at what Black's doing.
My God. YA Black. Have yourself a day, pal.
Are they gonna credit him with a sack there?
That should be a forced a strip sack, a forced fumble. Because Perkins lost the ball.
Holy moly. What a drive there by YA Black.
Thompson's still in a quarterback, as he should be.
I think they're going to give it to Julius Welshoff, but YA Black was first in there.
Thompson with the play action. Pressure coming at him. He has to get rid of it.
Yeah, he throws at the feet of Trey Sermon.
Yep, smart play there by Thompson.
Yeah, they gave credit to Julius Welshoff, and
For the sack.
yeah, but YA Black was in there.
Black, man, yo, he literally owned that lineman. He
All right,
pushed
yeah,
him back.
I agree, Chad. Let's get YA Black out of there. We don't need 2 injuries to that position. We've seen enough.
Yep. Yo, Black on the sideline, bro.
6'5", 330. I thought he was 6'7". Still, that's a big dude. Wow, man.
Oh, Skyler throws to McCutcheon for the first down. Good game
McCutcheon,
there.
his 3rd catch of the day. That'll put him over 50 yards. First down. Okay. I see you, Skyler. Good slant route right there.
Let's see what else Skyler can do, man. He's having an impressive game here. Skyler takes a snap. Throws down to Trey Sermon.
Sermon gets tripped up, gain of 3.
Can't make a man miss. So far, no Lou Nichols yet.
Yeah, where's my guy Lou? Where's my guy Lou, man? Come on. Let's get him in there.
Second and 7. Motion from Robert Woods. Bobby Trees.
Under center.
Thompson
Handoff.
hands it.
Sermon up the middle.
Minimal gain.
Not going to get much. 3rd and short coming up.
Trying to get a look on what the O-line formation is. Because you still got Ryan McCollum there at center, who's been playing very well. Is Pete still in there at left guard? I can't see. Just trying to get a look there. Pete is still left guard. Dylan Cook still at left tackle. Okay, so it's pretty much the same bunch.
Yes.
3rd and 4 now.
8:30 left in the...
Whistle's blown. Timeout? Or no, it's a flag.
False start. Did they swap refs at the second half?
Yeah.
They swapped refs.
Roy
You can do
Ellison.
that?
Yo, he's kind of sweaty right now.
They can do that? They can swap refs at halftime? Wow.
False start on Dylan Cook. I don't know, man. Dylan Cook's...
He's not looking good.
No, I don't know if he's going to make the team.
He's not looking good.
No Calvin Anderson at all this preseason, which kind of sucks because right now he's looked upon as the primary swing tackle. We even get to see how he did because he's hurt. And Cook hasn't really made the most of his reps. 3rd and 9 now. Skyler takes the snap.
Oh, pressure coming. He throws.
He has to throw short of the change. Trey Sermon
Sermon
breaks
stays
off
on
a
his feet.
tackle.
Get the first. He does.
He reaches out. Let's see where the officials label him on.
No, that's a first down. Give it to him.
That was a good play there, good rep, good fight by Sermon. Let's see where they mark him at.
God, they're feeling the pressure on the edge.
Good, you know, a good job by Thompson to step up. He stepped up into the pocket, sensing the pressure, able to chuck it down to Sermon. He gives Sermon the opportunity. Sermon makes the most of it. He dives. I'd give him the first.
That's right. First
Thompson's
down.
saying that's a first.
That's a first down for sure.
And it is.
Move the chains.
And they hand it to Sermon. Sermon goes around.
He finds the lane.
And a
switches.
stiff arm. And a first down.
There's a flag. See, what I liked about Sermon there is he swapped the ball on the other arm. Protect the football and still get some yards. But what's the flag here?
All right, Sermon, I see you. Is the play going to be taken back?
Charlie Batch is thinking it's a face mask.
Holding
On Robert Woods. See, 16 or 60?
It's 16.
16, Robert Woods. Holding on Robert Woods.
Robert Woods is not your ideal blocker.
Well, actually, he is. That's just bad by Woods.
No, he hasn't. He has not impressed me with his blocking this preseason. He has not. Yeah, that's
well, that might hurt the drive.
yeah, it might. I don't know.
That's
I don't
not
know.
cool.
That's debatable because I mean the defender wasn't anywhere near Sermon. Well, 1st and 20, regardless. Let's see if Skylar can dig him out of this hole.
Did he really just say? No, he didn't.
Skylar takes a snap. Throws. He finds a man. He overthrew Lou Nichols. No.
He overthrew Lou Nichols, man. Oh, he
Nichols
had
was open. Nichols was open. He had a first down, maybe even a touchdown at that if he threw it right. He just overthrows Lou Nichols.
He had Nichols on the wheel route. He had him open on the wheel route, and he overthrew him a little bit. That's a bummer. That's a bummer, man.
Eesh, that's the one bad throw Thompson's done all preseason. Just overthrew Lou Nichols, who's in there, which is good to see.
2nd and 18.
Watch him hand it off.
Snap.
Now they're going to throw, okay.
Skylar going through reads, throws,
He gives it
checks
to Lou
down,
Nichols, and honestly, that was just a great tackle by 25
yeah, great tackle made right at the line of scrimmage.
by Gifford. Not Clifford, Gifford.
3rd and 18 coming up. Isaac Gifford.
All right.
Couldn't tell you.
Well, I mean, listen, that's a good tackle.
Couldn't tell you.
That man probably got a practice squad. Not practice squad. No, special team spot maybe. We'll see.
I don't know.
3rd and 18 now. Sermon's the third down back. What can they do on a 3rd and 18?
Take an end zone shot.
Thompson takes a snap. Looking to throw. Can't find a man.
He
He's going to
steps up.
scramble. He's going to
He's
run
gonna
the ball.
run.
He's not going to get
Get
far.
out of bounds at the 20.
He's not going to get far.
Kick the field goal.
Yeah, get Ben Saws out there. See what he can do with a field goal opportunity.
Is there a flag?
No,
There's another flag. Holding on the offense.
Yo, how many holdings is this?
Bro.
Holding.
62.
That's Ryan McCollum.
62. 62. There you are with another holding penalty. Oh my God, bro.
So we had a holding on this drive. That's 3 holding penalties. We had one on Dylan Cook, or was that a false start? No, I think it was holding. Whichever one. Dylan Cook
false
had
start.
All right. False
God,
start on
all
Dylan
these
Cook.
penalties.
Then you had a holding on Robert Woods, which took them back, and then a holding by Ryan McCollum. He had 3 penalties on this drive, and it's going to push them back for a 3rd and 28. They'll probably just chuck it down here just to play it safe. But they're farther back.
They're gonna check it down and get in the field goal range.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the most prototypical Steelers 3rd and 28.
Snap.
Checks it to Sermon. 2 yards.
All right.
So it's time to test that foot.
Y'all want some stats? Y'all want some stats?
If you're not down with that, we've got 2 words.
The penalties, dude.
11 penalties for 90 yards. Barber FM with a 199. Shout out to Barber.
Shout out to Barber, man.
Steelers don't hold challenge. Go. They already lost.
All right, Sauls, what kind of foot you got for a left-footed kicker?
What happened to Max Sports? He's still making content.
No, he's doing his own thing. Shout out to Max Sports.
But I believe he's getting married in the upcoming weeks. So congrats to him.
And Ben Sauls, man, that's a good kick.
He made it.
That's good. That's a good foot. That's a good foot he got there.
Good for him. Good. He needs some of that. 436 again still in here. Can we get 200 likes?
200.
We're at 173 now. Can we get 200, please?
Bro, 11 penalties.
11 penalties for 90 yards. The Panthers have 3 penalties for 28 yards. Falcons fans, look away. Bro, 11 penalties, and we're only halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, dude.
Or 10 minutes through the third quarter. 11 penalties, bro? I'll be back. That's,
yeah, hold on. I'm trying to, because there was, I remember there was 2 holding penalties on the opening drive. And then various penalties on the Steelers defense. There was a, too many men on the field. There was a, unnecessary roughness on Ramsey, which I find BS, but the refs are always going to flag a player on that. And then just various other penalties, holdings, false starts. It's just undisciplined, man. It's just not good. This has been a sloppy game, a sloppy shot by the Steelers on both sides of the ball as far as penalties go. Let's see what the defense and the depth can do there. Do we see Y.A. Black again, guys? Honestly, I wouldn't, considering what happened to Harmon. I would not risk another injury on the defensive line, especially a young stud like Black, who just obliterated offensive linemen 2 straight plays. Just pushed them back and manhandled them. You gotta make sure Black is good to go. Don't put him back out there. He's impressed enough. The guy's a dog. Has definitely earned playing opportunity, depending on this Harmon situation. We're back from commercial here. Woods is getting cut. Dude, Woods has not impressed me. For even a veteran at that, he has not impressed me. Hardly involved in the receiving ability. Hardly involved in the air. His run blocking has not been up to par, at least not in my opinion. I haven't been impressed. I don't see how Robert Woods makes his team. I don't. I think they keep 5 receivers. Scotty Miller's your 5th receiver. He's earned that. Scotty Miller, man, he has just balled out every single week. Ben Sauls is getting ready to kick the kickoff here after making a 50-yard field goal to give the Steelers the lead by 3 into the end zone, and he's going to take a knee. Here, out comes the Panthers backups.
TJ Watt, how you doing? Scotty Too Hottie, that's what we call him. Scotty Too Hottie.
Yes, but with a 2, not the letter 2. Not the letters. No, you got to put the 2, the number 2.
Yeah, Scotty Too Hottie. Shout out to Scotty Too Hottie, Rikishi, and Grandmaster Sexay.
Too cool.
Too cool.
If you're not down with that,
Yes, Barber.
we've got 2 words.
I didn't have to read it. Yes.
199. Random question. Do you think YouTube TV is worth it? Yes. Yes. I've had it the last 2-3 years now. Snap out of the pistol. Perkins hands it off. And he's going to get a gain of maybe 2 or 3. Will Howard is not playing tonight. No.
No, he hasn't played all preseason.
Do you think Black makes the roster? Yeah, he was always going to make the roster.
Yes. Yes.
But, yeah, he actually might have gotten himself a starting gig now, depending on the severity of Harmon's injury. Whether you want to play him at the nose, whether you want to play him at the D end or 3 tech, either's fine with me. The more we get him on the field, the better.
Jack Sawyer's out there still playing.
Good. Let him play. Jack Sawyer's having a good game.
Get him more familiar out there. Let him work on his pass rush skills.
Oh, flag.
Flag or timeout.
Oh, God. I keep forgetting. I had the...
You had on the whole time. You know, I can't reach over here.
Oh, timeout, Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina called timeout.
We need Michael on the team. Well, Micah Parsons just posted something on his Instagram. For those that care. Micah Parsons, first of all, he removed all Cowboys-related content from his Twitter profile. And the post he put on, I think it was X, says, Micah 7-8. Even if I fall, I will rise. The Lord is my light. And he puts the deuces peace emote. So,
what does that mean?
He's going. He's going.
He's definitely not staying a Cowboy.
Where is he? Where is he going? I have no idea. My fear is the Ravens.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Cowboys, man.
Hand off. Gives it to Adams and wrapped up for a short gain. Leal and a bunch of bodies all in there.
Ikula. Ikual?
Ikule. I don't know how to pronounce it. He's a former Patriot.
How about Daniel Eek?
Eek?
Daniel Eek. Because I can't pronounce the rest of his last name. The former Patriot last year, he makes the stop. Probably looked at as a rotational piece on this D line here.
Third and 5. Sorry. That looked like an offside. They'll see if they call it. Screen pass to 15, caught.
And hit hard by McMichael, number 37.
McMichael, yeah, it's a first down. I thought that was going to be an offside on the edge rusher. They didn't call it.
That's Jimmy Horn with the catch.
Jimmy Horn from Colorado.
Yep.
Okay.
He made the catch, yeah.
Okay, Jimmy Horn.
Mark Robinson can't make the tackles, so Kyler McMichael had to come in and thump him with his shoulder, bringing him down. So 1st and 10 past midfield. Yeah, spin move by the running back, but just gets hammered and wailed down by number 49. That is the new Steeler, Kenny Will. Again, the last names.
Ikuala.
Is that how you pronounce
Ikuala.
it? Daniel Ikuala. That sounds better.
Sure.
Well, the tackle was made by Kenny Willikes.
No, Jim, we don't want Kenny back. No. Skylar Thompson's better.
Jeez, a Steeler named Kenny? I don't know, man. I don't know if I can trust him.
Play fake. Perkins, flat route in.
It's just right through the
drops
hands. Right through the hands of number 86. Incomplete. Dropped by Hudson. I mean, Perkins got a missile of an arm. I mean, like, these balls are just flying.
Is Jimmy Horn really Joe Horn's son? Really?
Is he? Here, I'll check right now.
Really?
I didn't really put the two together.
2:23 left in the quarter.
It doesn't say.
3rd and 9.
Never mind.
Down at the 47-yard line on Steelers territory. Perkins takes the snap. Josh back. Checks it down to the running back. Make the tackle. Somebody. Jack Sawyer's in there to finish the play.
He had to come back up there.
Attaboy, Jack.
Jack Sawyer and Carson Bruner are involved with
flag.
the tackle, and there is a flag.
You know what? At this point, I might as well keep the thing on. Yeah, Bob. What else is new?
Yeah, damn. I mean, like, really.
Illegal block in the back. Finally, something that's not on us.
Declined 4th down, yeah.
Illegal block in the back on the offense. Penalties declined, 4th down, punt that ball. We got to get Skyler back out there.
That's only the Panthers' 4th penalty, I think.
Let's get some Skyler and Scotty magic. Come on. Where's my guy Lou Nichols? He should have had a big gain on a wheel route. Skyler missed him. But give him more carries, man. Come on. He ain't got a single carry yet. He got a catch for 0 yards. He ain't got a single carry yet. Come on. Give him the chance.
Carolina preparing to punt. And
It's not a 3 and out,
He's
but
gonna let it go. That's a touchback.
that's not a 3 and out, but it's a 3 and out after getting a first. So a 6 and out. That was a 6 and out. 2:03 left. 2:03 left in the quarter. Stat update: Scholar 11 of 13, 152 and a tutty. Caleb Johnson's the leading rusher with 5 carries, 24 yards. Most of that coming from the starting O-line. Scotty, 3 catches, 82 yards. Lance McCutcheon, 3 catches, 52 yards, and a tutty. Keyshawn Williams, 1 catch, 16 yards. That's really it. That's really it. Jack Sawyer leads the team in tackles with 5, 2 of them tackles for loss, and a quarterback hit. Easily having his best game, in my opinion. No sack yet, but that's because he's not a pass rush demon. He's got to add more to his arsenal. He's got to use a lot more of his power. He's not like Nick Herbig, where he's athletic and fast. You're not going to get that from Jack Sawyer. He's got to learn to use a lot of his strength and frame. Y.A. Black. Oh, they did credit him with the sack. They took that away from Julius Welshoff. So Y.A. Black did get credit for that second sack.
That's 2 sacks.
2 sacks.
There you go. Back-to-back sacks.
Does he credit him with a strip sack?
He just got credit. I mean, dude, like, those reps were just incredible. The first one, he went right through the lineman, and then the second one, he literally played with him like he was a dead animal. He was literally pushing him back.
Right.
Y.A. Black, man, you can't slow him down. Have fun blocking him.
No, man. Someone that big is insane on that line. I don't know what they feed those Hawkeyes in Iowa. But dude, they've been letting out some dogs out of Iowa the past couple years. Hawkinson, Kittle, Cooper DeJean, Y.A. Black, Caleb Johnson, hopefully. Logan Lee's still a question mark, but am I missing anybody? Who else came out of Iowa recently that's been a dog? All right, we're back from commercial. Scholar's done.
Oh, we gotta see Logan Woodside.
Yeah, we got to see Logan Woodside. Scholar's done. Skylar has earned a roster spot, folks.
All right, Logan, time for you to earn that roster spot, bro.
What
Come on.
roster spot?
There's one more spot for you. Come
No,
on,
there's
Logan.
not.
You can do it, man. Bounce back from that awful
No, there's
interception.
not.
Come on, Logan. Let's go. You know Arthur Smith wants to keep you.
No.
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 But it's Logan.
He sucks.
It's Logan Woodside.
Under the center. Play action. Feeling the pressure. Throws. Caught by the running back. Is that Lou?
Lou Nichols with a big run after the catch.
Is
Lou
that
Nichols
Lou?
at the play. I'm joking.
That is Lou.
I'm joking about Logan, by the way.
I know you're joking. I can sense your sarcasm.
But great play by Lou Nichols on the play action there. Woodside feeling the pressure, just dumps it down to Lou Nichols.
You open on the check down.
And he's got all that filled. He just runs up the sideline. Good gain there.
Attaboy, Lou.
Lou continues to impress right there.
His second catch tonight, the first one that goes for positive yardage.
And smart play by Lou Nichols to change the football position. He switched arms to prevent a fumble from happening.
23-yard gain right there. Under center. They give it
Lou
to
Nichols.
Lou. Look at the burst.
He just trucks down and runs him over for a gain of 9.
Dude, Lou Nichols is nice.
Knocking a Panther down with ease.
Is there an update on Harmon? I have no idea. I haven't seen anything on Twitter. I've been refreshing.
Hand off to Lou Nichols. He just goes up the seam up the middle, lowers his shoulder, and knocks a man down. Lou Nichols impressing still.
Yeah, 2 plays already, and he's looking good. I just like how fast he gets through the line. It's like in the blink of an eye. He's at the line, then when you blink, he's already 6 yards deep. 1:09 left. Why'd the clock stop? Are they trying to identify the spot here?
Yeah, they're doing the visual breakdown, whatever the hell they call it now. Yeah, see, this takes forever. They're taking a sweet time just to let a computer figure out what the virtual measurement is.
I hate this virtual measurement, dude.
He's short. No duh. I could have told you that. I did. Bro, the man with the change is standing right there like, bro, I could have done it and I'm an old man. He's just standing there like, what the hell is this crap? Come on, what's with this virtual stuff, dude? Just let the... Why have him out there? Why have the change out there?
Second, especially when it's second down, 2nd and 1. Snap under center. Hand it off to Lou. First down. And Moore gets to the 39-yard line in Panthers territory.
Another hard run there by Lou. Chippy runner he is.
Yeah, the little running back. They got Max Herman, who hasn't seen any running back snaps, more so slot reps. But Lou Nichols, Evan Hull. Lou Nichols really standing out. Max Herman hasn't done much since that first preseason game, but Lou Nichols has been very consistent. Already three consecutive reps. Now that's Hull with the catch.
And he slips, trying to make a defender miss.
Yeah, he did slip, but McCollum couldn't get the block either.
Minimal gain.
Oh, man. 20 seconds left. The clock stopped again. Legal block in the back. Well, that's the 12th penalty, folks. Legal block in the back.
Who was that on?
Probably McCollum.
It was.
That's the 12th
That's two penalties on McCollum, dude.
12?
Illegal block in the back.
12 penalties.
Yeah, you can't really block from the back there. You can't push him.
There's no update, Harmon. Everyone in here is saying ACL. That's the fear. That's not the actual prognosis. We won't know till tomorrow. Maybe tonight, but I doubt it. And that's going to end the third quarter.
Now,
folks.
there's no actual update on Harmon yet.
Yeah, no, that's... I know that's everyone's fear, but that's not what it actually is. That's not what it actually is. We obviously hope that's not the case. We don't need that. What did you guys think of Warren's performance? Looked pretty bad to me. It did look bad. It did look bad.
Yeah,
Slipping and fumbling.
Yeah.
I love Warren, but yeah, it's not a Warren-type game.
No, it's stuff that you don't normally see Warren do, and by that I mean slipping around the field or whatever. He usually has good balance. The fumbling is always been a worrisome thing with Warren. But considering that he's now the Steelers starter at running back, it's not what you want to see. But this is also what we wanted to see in the preseason was Warren and some starters get in there and just get all the rust off, all the bad juju and whatnot. Just get it out of your system. We don't need any mistakes come week 1.
Yeah, Lou Nichols needs to make the roster, folks.
Dude, 12 penalties?
12 penalties before the fourth quarter.
For a preseason game, dude?
12 penalties, bro. 12.
No, man. Well, so far, we're not seeing a whole lot of action with the second half, which the third quarter is over. It'll be the start of the fourth quarter after commercial. Not a lot happening outside of Y.A. Black on that one drive. And a play here and there by Lou Nichols.
So we've had holding, false start, offside, illegal block in the back, unnecessary roughness on Ramsey, which wasn't. Just the refs getting sensitive. Yeah, they highlight Jack Sawyer, who's definitely having his best game all preseason so far. Looking good, getting some pressure, stopping the run. That's what he was brought in for.
Yep.
As the fourth edge piece. He needs to add more to his arsenal for sure, but give him time. Give him time.
He's a project and a depth guy. But he brings a lot of potential to the table.
Sure does. 4 tackles, 1 quarterback hit, 1 tackle for loss. Jack Sawyer.
Sawyer's had a good game.
I'd say the rookies have looked good, man. Or the rookies on the defense.
Woodside at the 49.
Oh, we're going empty here. Snap to start the 4th quarter.
First and
Woodside
18.
throws. Caught.
No. It's incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it.
It's incomplete.
I thought it was caught by
Targeted
Hull.
for Evan Hull. It'll be 2nd and 18 coming up. There's a flag.
another one.
Who was it on? Roughing the passer. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Cam will quit midseason and ask for more money. Fuck him.
Swear jar.
Someone likes chat for 200. Hit the like button, says Ryan. Yeah, you heard Ryan. We got one more like for 200. Uno like'o. Yeah, you got that right, Bob. They're going to take care of quarterbacks all the time. Unreal. Snap.
After the penalty, it's now a new set of downs, 1st and 10.
Yep. Woodside. Drops back.
Off
Tries to
the
get it.
hands of number 87.
JJ Galbraith off the hands of Galbraith.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. I might have to use the bathroom.
Go for it.
Badly, so I'll be right
I
back.
got it here.
Do what you got to do. Hold it down. Practice your
POP, hold it down. Sorry. All right, 8 seconds removed from the start of the 4th. It is 2nd and 10. Where are the Steelers at? They're at the 36 in Panthers territory. Field goal range, but they give it to Hull here, who makes a man miss and cuts up the field for a good gain of 7, potentially 8, making this a very 3rd and manageable. Appreciate you guys for getting us over 200, man. Thank you. Appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight for the last preseason game. Very sloppy, very bumpy. Been some highlights there, but you know, very drowned down by Derek Harmon's injury. They hand it off. Looks like he's going to be a yard shy. Hall only gets a gain of 1. Why is Lou Nichols not getting the ball? Why is Lou Nichols not getting the ball? 4th down. Go for it. They can kick the field goal, but go for it. Do we try to trade Mason to like the Saints? No. I don't think so. I know people were thinking maybe they trade Skyler. They're not doing that either. They're gonna. It's 4th and inches, and you're going empty. There's a flag. False start. Lucky number 62, Ryan McCollum. What is your deal? Lucky number 13. And it's not Friday yet. Get out of here. Come on, McCollum. You were good last year. What happened? You get back from the injury and forget how to play some football. Aaron says, yo, SteelTwins, I can't believe Harmon is out like this. Yeah, it sucks. Hopefully it's as minor as we can pray it can be. It's not so severe, but it's not looking good. All right, Ben Sol's going to come out here and kick the field goal here. All right, Sauls. He's already made 2 field goals tonight. Kick is up. Looks good. All right, well, after a missed field goal last week, he gets another one tonight. Put this up 6 points. It is good. Shout out to Better Call Ben Sauls. All right. Ben Sauls has been perfect tonight. Yeah, 2 for 2 plus the sorry, that was Boswell that made the extra point after the Lance McCutcheon touchdown. Still though, 2 for 2. Flag after, take a shot after every flag. Believe me, it's not too late. We still got 13:50 left. Not too late. Harmon was drafted hurt. He did have knee injuries. He did. It came up late during the draft evaluation, but it came up late, and he did have knee injuries. Very similar to Fatanu. Fatanu had knee concerns coming out of Washington. And the Steelers did their medical evaluation. They passed him. Harmon and Fatano said the same thing. My knee's fine. I got no issues. And here they are getting the same injury. We can't have nice things. We can't be happy. You know? We just can't. I love actually what Omar Collin has done in the draft the past number of years. Building the trenches, keeping the team young, keeping the trenches young. But God almighty, can we stay healthy? What is going on? What is going on? These injuries to these draft picks is not a good look. It's not. Corey Trice, Roman Wilson, Troy Fatano, Broderick Jones to an extent. Now Derek Harmon. I don't know. It's just not a good medical evaluation. It's not a good draft evaluation. Despite how much potential these players have, the injuries, yeah, they're really stumping it down a little bit. It's not good. It's not good. The refs need practice as well. I mean, sure. You know, that they swapped refs at halftime. Can they do that in a real game? I feel like I think they should do that. Like, if the refs are so bad that the NFL thinks that they should just swap refs, they should. Not that they're going to, because whatever the refs called, the NFL is going to approve.
I feel better. What'd I miss?
It was a 4th and inches situation. The offense went empty. Then there was a false start on Ryan McCollum. Ben Sauls kicked the field goal. Now we're up 16-10.
Shout out to Better Call Saul, man. How about Sauls? He's having a good kicking performance today.
He's perfect tonight.
He's doing good. He might have secured himself a practice squad spot. Why not? We could use an emergency kicker. You never know.
Definitely. Never know if Boswell's going to get hurt.
Yeah,
so where this team's going.
Especially a player experienced at Heinz Field.
Strong return there by the return man, number, I think, 19.
You said it was by Ryan McCollum?
Yes.
That's 3 penalties on him.
Is it really?
3.
Dog.
His first game back. Call him, bro. You're the backup center, dude. I don't recall you being this bad when you had to fill in for Frazier.
No, he wasn't that bad.
No. I don't know what's going on.
Jackson Dart in the preseason, 32 of 47, 372 passing yards, 4 total touchdowns. Where have I heard that before? Huh? Handoff. And stopped for a gain of 1. Stopped for a gain of 1 right there.
Okay.
I forgot Jameis Winston's a giant.
Yeah.
He threw an interception.
Of course he did.
He overthrew his target.
Of course he did.
Bro, that was bad. Is that Perkins still a quarterback?
Yeah.
Snap.
Yeah, he's playing the rest of the game.
All right, screen pass. And tackled down, chased down by number 72.
That's the former Jaguar. Miwu.
Wame. Wame.
Wame?
I think that's how you say it.
Is it? The former Jaguar. Good play there.
That was a good play. Great chase down. That's what we want to see from the defensive line, that hustle. 3rd and 10. Could be a 3 and out here. Come on. Snap. Perkins. Feeling the pressure.
And
escaping.
Leota chasing him. He hurls right into the first down marker, and he gets a bit extra. Hell of effort there by Bryce Perkins.
Who was afraid to hit him? It's like they were afraid to hit him.
Well, you can't hit quarterbacks nowadays.
Who cares?
You want another penalty?
Iku Leota makes the pressure, but Mark Robinson hits him, but literally just,
it's like he chunked him forward.
Yeah. Perkins almost lost the ball there, but gained control on the takedown. First down. 11:30 left. They're gonna run into the pistol now.
Well,
Snap. Handoff. He squeezes his way for a gain of 6. Tackle made by Carson Bruner, sorry. Yeah, these penalties are awful. 13 penalties, bro? How many of that's on the offense? 10? 11?
no, because there was the unnecessary roughness.
Offside.
There was the offside. There was the too many men on the field.
3.
Is that it from the defense?
That might be it, yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying 10 of those 13 are from the offense? Is that right?
Yeah. But even the 3 by the defense is too much.
What the hell? For a preseason game, man, that's sloppy. Backups or not.
When are we going to fire Tomlin? Never.
Oh,
Never. He's going to play out the rest of his contract, and then Art might give him another
you
one.
know that'll never happen.
Who's still free agent at defensive line?
I looked earlier.
Christian Wilkins. That's it. But is he healthy enough? Is anyone going to want him in the locker room after what happened with the Raiders?
Yeah, I don't want that controversy. Some people think we already have enough in the locker room. 35 at the 50.
Hold on. Welshoff looks like he's lined up way too close. Either way, he gets the pressure, and
Perkins is going to be
gets sacked.
taken down by number 65. God, I got nightmares of
That's
Dan
not
Moore.
Dan Moore. That's Ball.
Kyler Ball.
I thought Welshoff might have been offside there. It looked like he was lining up close to where the ball was, but that's a sack by
Kyler Ball. A relative unknown but makes the play on that one.
It's Juju with a 199. Says, is Harmon done for the season? I don't know.
That's yet to be determined.
I don't know.
Brad, we will never burn a Steelers jersey. No.
No. Who does that? Who does that?
Sacked by Dan Moore.
Yeah.
Dude, 65 is ruined. And this will be returned by Keyshawn Williams, who gets hit out of bounds. Minimal return there, not much.
Kyler Ball, bro. I thought that was Dan Moore.
I can never look at 65 the same again, bro.
No, me neither.
There's just certain numbers
It's
that
like
are...
53 is tainted.
Yeah, like there are certain numbers that are just ruined because of bad players. Dan Moore, 65, 53, Kendrick Green, 11. 11's not a good number.
I look at 13 weird because of Jacoby Jones. Bastard.
Dre
Archer didn't do good either.
Nah, he didn't put a good start to that number.
What number do you guys is tainted? Like you look at a number and you just can't look past it.
11. Nobody's been good as 11.
8.
That's fair. Then we're really screwed this year, aren't we?
No. Hopefully not. I saw that Harmon walked off the field before being carted off. Really?
Where are you hearing that? Because I've heard nothing or seen nothing on Twitter.
I haven't. I'll search it. That's. I don't know. That doesn't always mean a good thing. Depending on the injury, that doesn't always mean a good thing. I'm not trying to be too negative here. Pardon me for maybe fearing the worst. That could be a positive sign. We don't know. I'm going to search here. I'm going to see if he...
Oi.
Even if he did walk off, it's still having to get carded is not good.
Been the biggest talking point out of this preseason game.
I'm not trying to say it's this or that. I will say back in 2020, when Bush and Dupree tore their ACLs, they walked off the field. I'm not saying Harmon's injury is an ACL. No one knows that yet. But let's say it is. Walking off doesn't always mean it's a good thing. Where has it been, Joe? Where has that been confirmed? Where has that been confirmed?
A flag?
2 flags?
During commercials, they were figuring out that there were flags. I think they said they were on Carolina, though.
Jim Shiver says, yes, Tomlin needs to go, but is there any better coaches out there? Obviously not at the moment, no. Because, you know.
You just go, you come back to commercial to say, hey, there's flags, and then you go back to commercial. All right.
What I do? What did I just do? Okay. 442 you guys still in here. Appreciate y'all. 224 likes. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned. Could it be a sprain? Hopefully. It could absolutely be a sprain. It could be anything. Literally could be anything. The head ref looks lost. I mean, let's just say, I've never seen him before. Maybe he's a rookie. Maybe he's a rookie ref. I've never seen this man before. Is he from the college level? There are loud "here we go" chants in the stadium. Love that. Steel Nation's everywhere. They're in Carolina, but yeah, they're everywhere. Steel Nation's everywhere. It's a different white hat from the first half. He's new. Yeah, they swapped refs at halftime for sure. It was some other guy. I don't know his name.
It was somebody different.
But he always puts a little extra emphasis when he says penalties. Like penalty. It's like he's like he just glitched. That guy, whoever he is.
Penalty.
He's awful. He started.
I am done.
He started the game, and now second half they got this new guy in.
Yeah, I don't know who this new dude is.
Eric, I never said that. No.
Never said what.
What he said. No. What are you talking about?
What? No,
I don't know who
that
you're
literally
pertaining
did not
to.
come out of our mouths.
I don't know who you're pertaining to, but no.
I don't know where you got that thought.
Why is this old ass ref looking like he just got done doing laps in the pool? How high is it in Carolina?
I mean, it's pretty sweaty.
It's nice and cool up here, bro. I'm enjoying this 75-degree weather. A little mist action. It's better than 95 and no shade.
I can't wait till fall hits.
It's 78 over there in Carolina.
I can't wait till Halloween. I can't wait till hoodie season. I can't wait till seasonal treats.
Facts. Sheets already got the pumpkin pie shakes.
I'll just don't tempt me, bro.
Already got one.
You know I'm trying to watch.
Play fake, Woodside. Rolls. Bootleg caught Lance McCutcheon.
Nope, Keyshawn
Williams.
Williams. Keyshawn with the catch, first down.
Was that his second catch tonight?
Might be.
I could have sworn that was McCutcheon, but no, that was Keyshawn Williams.
Rocking that old 85.
That is his second catch tonight. First one went for 16. This one goes for about a similar gain. Good bootleg. Keyshawn making another great play.
Keyshawn making a couple plays here and there this preseason.
That's Trey Sermon in the backfield. Maybe they give it to him here. Under center. Woodside. Handoff. He finds some
Sermon's
room
going to
on
have
the
to go
left
outside. He's got a first down. He's got more. He's getting past the 20, down to the 15, taken down by the 10.
He goes all the way up the left sideline. Found all kinds of space. Gets a big gain to Trey Sermon, making some plays tonight.
Now, the former Ohio State Buckeye.
Former third-round pick.
Looking to make a play here, and that's what he did.
He made some plays with the Colts. He didn't have much success in San Francisco. But, yeah, he's making some plays tonight.
That's a good run there. Good job getting outside, having to go up the sideline. Gets a big chunk. Gets him at the 11-yard line.
That's great vision. They give it to Sermon again up the middle. He's still going to get a chunk of two.
You know, Sermon might have secured himself a practice squad spot. Maybe.
No, I love Najee, but I definitely don't miss him. No. All right, now Sermon's going to come off the field here. Maybe be subbed in by, hopefully, Lou, or it could be Hall. Hopefully, Lou. Let's get Lou in the end zone, man.
Well, Hall's on the sideline still.
Yeah, Warren dabs up Sermon after a good drive. Yep, they got Lou Nichols in there. Now the shotgun, 2nd and 7. Snap. Woodside stares down the receiver, gives him a chance.
It's out of reach for Lance McCutcheon.
Incomplete. He went for the corner end zone, or the side of the end zone. 3rd and 7.
Kind of reminds me of Xavier Grimble with that 85.
Yeah. Can we get in the end zone?
See, when I think of 85, I think of Nate Washington.
Woodside, you need a little something. You need a little something to back you up here. I did watch some of Cam's podcast with DK and Aaron, and I love the jabs that Aaron threw at Cam. I thought it was hilarious. Motion from Galbraith. Nichols in the backfield. Snap. Woodside. Screen pass, Nichols.
Nichols, and he loses a yard.
That was third down, by the way.
You're going to do a running back screen, which you're hardly ever successful at on a 3rd and 5 with backups.
Yeah, Nate Washington was really good.
All right, Ben Sauls, come on out for your
me? Okay,
fourth field goal. Woodside is horrible. Byron, yes. All right, Sauls. To extend the lead.
This is a chip
Make
shot.
it a two-score game
This
here.
is a chip shot.
Sauls got it. He's 4 for 4. Good game by Sauls.
No, 3 for 3.
No, 4.
Has he made 4 field goals?
4.
Chris Warren was just 3.
Touchdown, 3, 10, 3, 13, 3, 16, 4, 19.
What? Oh, yeah, he is 4.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wow, he's been very active.
4 for 4. Huh. A kicker winning us the game? Wow.
Yeah, where have I seen that one before?
Jeez, man. You know, it's I guess it's good to get a glimpse of like, hey, you know, this is the season coming up.
Yeah, right. This is a sneak peek. Hey, just get used to it.
Oh, I'm used to it. That's why I got paid buys.
One thing's for sure. Nichols and Sermon should stay in some way. I'd hope Nichols can make the roster. I know he's not because they're only going to keep 3. And the 3 are pretty obvious. But if you can stash them on the practice squad, absolutely. Sermon's a good vet you could promote. Nichols got some burst to him.
Yep.
I'd keep them around. Kayshawn Williams, I'd keep him around. I want Castro to make the roster, but something tells me he won't. Keep him around. Scotty's definitely making the roster.
making the team.
Scotty's definitely making the roster.
Robert Woods, man, he's going to have to be the odd man out.
Actually, I'll make that a next poll in the chat.
I would have assumed just because he was the veteran, he would have been secured a roster spot, but he hasn't done much.
Right.
He has not done much.
We'll put Skyler,
Honestly, I see more of Max Roman than I have Robert Woods.
Scotty. Did I spell his name right? Am I missing anyone? Skyler, Scotty, Lou, Castro.
Keyshawn. You right, Keyshawn?
Well, he's not going to make the roster.
Oh, no, okay.
He's not making the roster. Hold on. Harmon's on the sideline. Harmon walked out on street clothes. He's all smiles on the sideline, sitting between Heyward and Watt.
And Missy Matthews made it a point that the Steelers' locker room is on the opposite side of the field of where their bench is. So he was able to walk all the way over to sit on the bench.
Thank you, Jesus.
So that's a positive update right there.
You do love me. Hallelujah.
That's some positivity right there.
Great sign. That's a great sign.
And Jimmy Horn takes the kickoff out of bounds, minimal gain.
So the update on Derek Harmon is he's out of the locker room, which is on the opposite side of where the Steelers are sitting. He walked out on his own in street clothes and sitting right between Heyward and Watt.
Flag on the play.
Another one?
Holding on the return team. So it's on the Panthers.
Cool.
But still, it's like, what, almost 20 flags? Wow. Is he in a boot?
I don't know.
I
didn't
don't
say
know.
that.
They didn't say
that, so I guess not.
Well, we got 6:15 left in the game. Let's see what else this defense has left to offer. As they highlight Sebastian Castro.
Dude, Harmon, don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. Harmon was in a good mood. All smiles. All right, that brings my energy back up. 6:15 left.
Oh, they're going with that
Bootleg.
blitz.
Flat to Daphne?
No.
86. Who's 86? Kobe Hudson. Kobe.
Kobe went nowhere on that one.
Kobe. Undrafted out of UCF. Good for him.
Second and 4 now.
Under center.
After the play by Kobe.
5:50 left. 2nd and 4. Handoff. Missed tackle. No, he got him. 72 got him.
This is the number 72, dude. Making plays today.
How do you say his name?
Altumiwu.
No, that's not how you say it. Otu Tomway.
Is that how you say it?
Otu
Altumiwu?
Otomway. Otomway. I'm pretty sure it's Otomway. Right? The components of Harmon's knees are intact. God damn it.
Thanks, Coach T.
Oh, yes. Do we watch Pittsburgh Dad? Yes, every week. Whenever he uploads, we watch.
Perkins throws. Caught. First down. He's wrapped up, taken down there by Carson Bruner.
First down. First down, Panthers.
Caught there by 34.
Yeah, Wyatt Black looked good. Wyatt Black definitely looked good. He's definitely a winner tonight. Huge winner.
Definitely impressed by Y.A. Black. 2 sacks and 2 tackles for losses at that.
100%. The pistol. Perkins. Handoff. Oh, wow. He's met.
He's
What a great
taken
play there
down.
by Jameson. Deshaun Jameson coming down from the outside corner spot, making a play at the line of scrimmage. Guys, you concerned about Caleb Johnson? He looks like crap so far. I'm not concerned.
No, I'm not worried.
He's a rookie. Give him time.
I'm not worried.
He looked good today. He didn't get as much playing time as he did last week, but he looked solid today. He got reps behind the starting O-line, which is what I wanted. I'm not worried whatsoever. Less than 4 minutes left in the game.
2nd and 10.
Snap, Perkins.
Oh, Perkins with the play fake.
What a read option. He takes the ball, takes it past the 45-yard line, still in Panthers territory.
Yep, slides down.
Oof.
I was full there. I thought the running back had it, but no, that was a good read option there. And Perkins able to slide. 16-yard run by Bryce.
Well, they're gonna have to get a score if they want to get a chance here. 3:10 left. Snap.
They give it
Handoff.
to the back who fights for a gain of 7 on the ground, maybe 8.
Yes, next game is indeed the Jets. That will be 2.5 weeks from now. 2 weeks from Sunday.
In New York.
In New York.
MetLife Stadium.
That's right. We should keep Warren at 1, Nichols at 2, Sermon at 3. We literally drafted a running back in the 3rd round that we have to keep. We don't have to keep, but we're going to keep him.
We're going to keep him. 2nd and 3.
Under center. Handoff. Oh, met by 53.
That's Leota.
Iku Leota. Leota's been a solid stud, man.
He has. He has.
He's been looking solid. He might earn himself a practice squad spot.
Just around the ball carrier frequently. And it will be the 2-minute warning coming up. It just looks like the Panthers are trying to get this game done over with, which I don't blame them. It's been a sloppy affair from both parties. So let's get this game done and over with.
Hallelujah. I'm just glad Derek Carmen is fine.
He's seen out there with
Hopefully
his teammates.
fine.
He was out there with TJ and Cam sitting beside him. At least initially, that's a good sign.
Hopefully we get an actual prognosis at some point soon. Probably tomorrow. But yeah, the update, for those that are wondering, the update on Derek Carmen is he is out on the sideline and he walked to the bench, the Steelers bench, which is on the opposite side of the Steelers sideline. And he sat next to Heyward and Watt and all in good spirits. I'll take that as a good sign. God, we need Derek Carr. We need him. We need him. Y.A. Black has had a great night. He's had a great game. 2 sacks on back-to-back plays, including a strip sack. Well, I'm going to imagine it was a strip sack. They originally credited Welshoff with the sack, then they gave it to Y.A. Black. So I'm going to imagine they credited him with that strip sack. But that means that Y.A. Black is going to be great depth, and then whenever he's got to step up, bro, I think we got some confidence there. I think he's going to be a future starter. Wherever it is on the field, he's going to be a future starter. Donald, I hope we did dodge a bullet. I pray to God we did. There's a poll in the chat for you guys. Who is the most deserving to make the roster? Skylar Thompson, Scotty Miller, Lou Nichols, or Sebastian Castro? Castro got no votes, bro. None. Skylar Thompson blowing away the competition.
No love for Castro?
Nah.
Come on, man. He's doing all right.
I put him in. I put him in there because I like Castro. I thought he looked good. I thought he looked good all preseason. Black could start immediately, absolutely. I just don't know where they'd start him. Benton's the starting nose, isn't he? Yeah, we definitely need to clean up on the penalties. Are we still at 13?
13 for 104.
At least we've only had 1 this quarter, bro. That's a game low for penalties per quarter. We've had only 1. Only 1. I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah, look at this play by Scotty. Scotty too hotty. Let's go. Come on, Scotty. Isn't he a Super Bowl champion with the Bucs?
Yes. He's the one that caught that deep pass from Tom Brady against the Packers in the NFC Championship game at halftime.
Yeah,
and there he is talking to A-Rod. That's funny.
I remember that.
That's funny.
I very much remember that.
Hey, remember I took that Super Bowl appearance away from you and now we're teammates. Imagine that. Scotty Miller, bro.
Yeah, it's just like Aaron Rodgers. He took Super Bowl from us and now he's our quarterback. You know? Funny how the
you
world...
have to go there?
Well, I'm just stating facts. Perkins gives it to number 86. That is Kobe Hudson, undrafted rookie out of UCF.
Kobe.
First down.
If you're not down with that,
Oh, I'm down with that.
we've got 2 words.
Maybe not the
for
first,
you.
but the harmonies I'm definitely down for. Eddie T with a 4.99. Players fake injuries to not get fined by NFL. This does happen. He's a good player. There are other players who need spotlight to make the team. I mean, yeah. That is something they do, for sure. Sometimes they fake injuries to get injury timeouts. All right.
Panthers got another first down from number 80.
Yeah, 1:24 left. Panthers have 2 timeouts to go. 2 timeouts. I'm sorry. Whoops. Never mind. There we go. 2 timeouts. There's Arthur Smith.
Don't do the finger. Oh, he's not doing it. Okay.
Nice of you to be appropriate this week, Arthur.
At least he's not staring at the camera.
Hand off to the running back.
What was Arthur doing last week?
I don't
anyway?
know. Don't ask. Mark Robinson with a solid tackle. Gain of 4 by number 39 of the Panthers, Bailey. 106, 105. They're not trying. They're just going to close the game out. They're going to close the game out. Scotty's touchdown celebration should be the worm. Absolutely. W-O-R-M. I would mark out, bro. Hand off to the running back again. He pushes his way for a first. They're not trying. They're ending this game.
They can do one more play, if that.
They're ending this game, bro. That's what they're doing.
One more? No. Clock's still going down.
They're ending this game.
They might get one more play out, and then that's it. All right, final play of the Steelers preseason right here, I assume. Perkins just hands it off. And a good hit taken down there by Kenny Wilkes. I think that's how you pronounce his last name.
And the clock's winding down. Now do it.
That's it. That's game, guys.
That'll do it. That will do it.
Well, there you go. 19-10. Steelers win their second preseason game. 2-1 in the preseason, as if preseason records matter.
They don't.
But that's a fact. Steelers are 2-1, and they beat the Panthers. Like old times when we would finish the preseason against the Panthers.
That's right. All righty, folks.
That's that.
That is indeed that. That will end the preseason, folks. Yes, it will. That'll end the preseason for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Alrighty, that is the end of preseason. We want to thank you guys for tuning in for all of preseason. Preseason to you guys may not be too much to look into, but that is the end of preseason. We got a little bit of good glimpses this preseason. We got a little bit of good glimpses for some of the rookies, some of the players. We had definitely a massive, fearful endeavor today, but some solid news at the end. Some solid news at the end that gives us a little optimism regarding the injury of Derek Harmon. Thankfully, hopefully, it's not as severe as we thought. We see him get carted off and feared the worst. And that's the one thing we didn't want to see. That would have been horrible news if you know, we didn't get that type of update at the end of the night. Because then we would have all went to bed thinking he might be done for the year. Hopefully he's not. Those are great signs. Great signs that he was able to make it back out onto the field under his own power, walk out to the other side of the sideline, and sit there with a smile on his face between Heyward and Watt. Good cheers, good spirits. So I'm glad to see that, man. We're gonna get into the post game here. Rob, whenever you're ready.
Yep.
That will do it for the preseason, Steelers Nation. That will do it. Steelers win 19-10. End the preseason 2-1. Not that the record matters, but there you have it. That is how the Steelers preseason is going to end. Thus, no more Steelers football for at least 2.5 weeks. 2 weeks till Sunday, where they play against the New York Jets. And hopefully, Derek Harmon will be healthy to play by then. We had a massive scare.
Which was really the biggest talking point coming out of this preseason game against the Panthers. It was, I want to say it was the second quarter or near the second quarter where Derek Harmon was seen on a cart with a towel draped over his head.
Well, first of all, huge shout to George with a super chat, man. With a $50
holy
super
geez.
chat.
George.
Holy shit. Swear jar.
Oh, the $50 super chat. George says, love you guys. We can't stand listening to the Jagoff commentators. Put this toward going to a game. We'll be at the Charger game in November.
Damn, George, we appreciate that.
George, thank you very much. Shout out to George, man.
And we've been meaning to get back out to a Steelers game. So, you know, something like that is good time. It's right before it gets too cold. We've been to one Steelers game before. It was Ben's second to last home game versus the Titans, and I froze everything off. So something like that would be solid.
Quite the first experience for us.
For sure.
For that Titans game. But it was a fun time. But, George, thank you for your super chat, man. Much appreciated.
By the way, show some respect to Charlie and Bob. They did a good job tonight. They do a great job every preseason. Shout out to them, man. But, yeah, Derek Harmon, massive scare. He got carted off. He had a towel over his head. And the look on his face spoke of, oh no, not again.
Very emotional look on his face, very upset was the look on his face. And, of course, we all feared the worst. It was a knee injury he sustained, and he was immediately declared out for the rest of the game.
And the play happened. The play that he got hurt, it happened on the James Pierre end zone interception that saved the Panthers from scoring a touchdown. Nothing really crazy happened in regards to him. Like he didn't get taken down. There was no body weight towards it. It's just he was making a play towards the quarterback, and it looked like his knee got stuck in the turf and it twisted potentially. So it looked like a turf injury. Then he got carted off. We all feared. Fatanu got hurt last year because he had knee concerns coming out of Washington. Same thing with Derek Harmon coming out of Oregon. He had knee concerns up and towards the late stages of the draft process. And we feared, oh no, here we go again. Another first-round pick with a knee injury that fearfully could be out for the season. That was everyone's greatest fear. The latest update from Missy Matthews on the sideline said, and I quote, he's out here now on the sideline, sitting on the bench in between Cam Heyward and TJ Watt. The Steelers locker room is on the opposite side of this sideline. He was able to walk out here in street clothes. So we're going to take that as a good update. That is a good update. He walked under his own power to the opposite side of where the Steelers locker room was. That is a good update. That is great news. That gives us positive vibes. That definitely ups the mood a little bit compared to where we were literally 2 hours ago. So hopefully his injury is very, very, very minor. It's not very serious.
Hopefully it's, if anything, it's just a sprained knee or a twisted knee or whatnot. I mean, from this update from Missy Matthews, it's a very positive sign. He could have stayed in the locker room. He could have stayed back there. Instead, he opted to go back out even after sustaining this injury. He opted to go back out and walk all the way to the other side of the sideline with his teammates and sit with the captains of Heyward and Watt and just feel the vibes of the players and just be around them. And he was very happy. He's smiling on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Great sign. And that's just going to show the type of person and player that Derek Harmon is. Even when dealing with this, he wants to be out there with his teammates, with his boys.
Yeah, that's a great sign. He was out there smiling and in good spirits. So hopefully, we still don't know what the prognosis is or what the actual injury is. We probably won't know until tomorrow. But good signs, very good signs there, and hopefully it's as unsevere as it can be. But good signs there because that was an immediate scare. And we're thinking, who's going to fill that defensive line spot? They can move Benton to 3-tech. They got Y.A. Black. Y.A. Black had his best game so far, bro. 2 sacks. 2 sacks tonight, including a strip sack. And both of those sacks came on back-to-back plays. It was to open the first half. On the Panthers' opening drive of the second half. And he had 2 back-to-back great plays. He had a pull and tug that led to a sack on Bryce Perkins. And then he had a great bull rush that ultimately led to a strip sack that was recovered by the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Before that, Y.A. Black was all over the field making plays in the run defense alongside Logan Lee and everyone else on that defensive line. Y.A. Black coming out of Iowa in the 5th round looking like an absolute stud. He had a great game, as did Jack Sawyer today. Jack Sawyer had his best game of his career so far. He doesn't have much to offer in terms of his pass rush arsenal. He needs to adapt to that. He needs to add more, and I think that'll come with time. He's got TJ Watt, he's got Highsmith, he's got Nick Herbig to learn from. So I'm sure with time that's gonna come fine and dandy. But today he got some pressure. He was able to make a lot of plays in the run game. So shout out to Jack Sawyer for having, in my opinion, his best game thus far. Outside of that, Skylar Thompson, Scotty Miller, they are locks for the 53. Skylar Thompson relieved Mason Rudolph, who I love Mason. We got his jersey on.
All season, by the way. Still going to rock it for all 17 games.
Yeah, I guess
Maybe
so.
the playoffs.
I made a promise months ago, and we have to abide by it, I guess.
Of course.
Yeah,
Mason's my guy.
Mason hasn't looked good the last 2 preseason games.
No, he threw in back-to-back games an interception, but this one was just not good. I mean, the one last week wasn't good either. That was an opening drive interception. And then the interception he threw in this game, I mean, that was just forced.
Very forced, very bad reads, bad decisions by Mason. Skylar comes in and adds an immediate spark to the offense. He throws a touchdown to Lance McCutcheon to get the Steelers up.
On his first drive.
He went
5 for 5, 72 yards. He connected with Keyshawn Williams, he connected twice with Scotty Miller on no huddles. And then later on that drive, he threw a touchdown straight to Lance McCutcheon.
Sure did.
Wide open. Good ball placement, too.
And then the very next drive he has, the Steelers have what?
12 seconds.
12 seconds.
3 timeouts, but 12 seconds. I assumed that they were just going to take a knee, go into the locker room, and just get ready for the second half. No. Skylar Thompson takes the ball, and he finds an open target down the field, right up the right sideline, to Scotty Miller.
Bro.
For a gain of 53 yards. And Scotty makes the catch. He's labeled down. They call timeout. Ben Sauls comes to kick it for the field goal to, I think it was to tie the game at that point for halftime. But the play that's Skylar and Scotty were able to connect. Too cool. Is going to be their duo.
Yeah, Scotty Too Hottie and Skylar Miller. Too cool. Too cool of a duo. Way too cool for this Panthers defense. Skylar Thompson finished with 11 of 13, 152, and a touchdown to Lance McCutcheon. And then that 53-yard big dot gain to Scotty Too Hottie right before the second half to tie the game up. That secured a roster spot for Skylar, and that definitely secured a roster spot for Mr. Scotty Too Hottie, Scotty Miller over there. Scotty Miller was the leading receiver, 3 catches, 82 yards. Scotty is the number 4 or 5, wherever you want to put him. They could still add a receiver. We don't know yet, but Scotty's on the roster spot. And Skylar hasn't made a mistake all preseason. He took the opportunity because Will Howard got hurt and made the most out of it. That's just what happens. Someone gets hurt, next man up, they make the most of their opportunity. Skylar earned himself a roster spot. What happens to Will Howard? You put him on IR to start the year. He was going to sit all year anyway. So if he's got to sit on IR for the entirety of his rookie season, guess what? He wasn't going to play a single snap anyway.
That sucks for the preseason when he sustained that finger injury because he's not going to get any reps. It's unfortunate.
It is. It sucks because I was really looking forward to that. That was a big draw for preseason for me.
A lot of us were.
And that's not going to happen until next preseason. But
Skylar took this opportunity. He took the extra reps, and by God, did he make the most of it. Even for a backup. He's going to be the number 3 because Mason's locked down the number 2, and we all know who the starter is, of course. But Skylar, even for a number 3, with the group of guys that he was with, I mean, he connected with them very well. When pressured, he wasn't panicking. He didn't make stupid decisions. He didn't make stupid throws. He was very composed, very confident. He was able to chuck it down when he needed to. His ball placement, for the most part, was very accurate.
Yeah.
Like, Skylar Thompson really impressed this preseason. I don't see how he doesn't make the 53.
Yeah, I don't see how he doesn't make it either. He's definitely earned it. In terms of the running game, Caleb Johnson got a couple carries with the starting O-line, which is what we wanted to see, and they turned out for some positive gains. He didn't see a lot of playing time, but Caleb Johnson did get some carries behind the starting O, which is what we needed. Minus Sayamalu. Sayamalu didn't play all the preseason, but the starting offensive line still looking solid, creating lanes, giving Mason time. That's what I want to see. They got as much reps as they could get, and positive signs coming out of preseason in that area. Trey Sermon was our leading rusher. He had a good 30-yard gain and a good catch and run that got a first down from Skylar. Good stuff by Trey Sermon. He might have locked down the practice squad spot. Same thing with Lou Nichols. I was hoping Lou Nichols would have gotten a couple more carries and a little more touches. He definitely should have had a big catch by Skylar Thompson on a wheel route that Skylar did overthrow.
That was the one mistake by Skylar, I would say, all preseason. Just a little bit overthrown because if Lou Nichols caught it, that arguably could have been a touchdown.
Sure. But Lou Nichols still showing off his burst and his big gain ability, making a big catch and run off of a check down.
An intriguing prospect who, if he doesn't make the 53, which I don't anticipate him to, definitely secured a practice squad spot if he wants to.
Yeah. Him and Trey Sermon both. Lou Nichols especially. He just got that burst to him. You wouldn't think a guy his size does, but he's at the line. He's at the offensive line. Then you blink and he's 6 yards ahead. That's how much burst he has. Reminds me of Warren in a little bit. Just a little bit of Jalen Warren. When Warren first started, that's the burst I get. Those similar vibes. So shout out to Lou Nichols in that area. Keyshawn Williams had a solid game. He could have locked himself down a practice squad spot as well. He made a great catch in the first preseason game. Didn't get much opportunity last week, but this week he got some more catches. He got some more gains. Both of them were for first downs. So he himself might have locked down a practice squad spot. Defensively, same thing could be said for a couple of our depth defensive linemen. One of them being, I believe his name is Ezekiel Otamwe. I think it's Ezeki Otamwe. He made a couple good tackle for losses in the run game. He looked good as well. He could have secured himself a practice squad spot. Malik Harrison's looking like a good addition. He had a good blitz pressure. He definitely looked good in the run defense for sure. Outside of that, most of the game was very sloppy from the starting offense, minus, of course, Jonnu Smith, DK, Aaron Rodgers. Very sloppy from both sides in regards to the penalties. We're talking 13 penalties, folks. 13 penalties, 12 of them coming before the fourth quarter. And those penalties included multiple false starts, multiple holdings. We had an offside from Leal, too many men on the field, an illegal block in the back, and an unnecessary roughness from Jalen Ramsey, which shouldn't have been. I just like the feistiness from Jalen Ramsey. The refs just get too soft every now and then. So that shouldn't have been a penalty. You see Ramsey's impact. He's everywhere on that defense. He's in the slot. They blitzed him once or twice tonight, which was good. You're already seeing a little bit of impact that number 5 over there is going to bring. So that's good to see. But otherwise, everything else in regards to the penalties, holy shit.
I mean, the penalties were not good. 13 penalties for 104 yards, to which I think the majority of those penalties, I think maybe 10 of those were from the offense, which is just downright ridiculous.
3 of them from Ryan McCollum. 3 of them.
And he's our primary backup center. This was his first game playing in the preseason. And yeah, I mean, McCollum didn't exactly have the best day. Now, I don't know if it's just rust coming out because it was his first preseason game or whatever, but I mean, I got to be honest with you, like the depth for the offensive line.
Not good.
No, not good at all.
No. McCollum had 3 penalties. We had Dylan Cook with a false start, I think. He had a false start. We had a couple holding penalties on the opening drive. We actually had a holding penalty from Zach Frazier and Pat Freiermuth. And on that same drive, Jalen Warren, finally seeing preseason action, slipped twice and fumbled. So, yeah, very sloppy throughout the entire game. There were some good positive plays from Skylar, from Scotty, from Y.A. Black, from Jack Sawyer, from some of the depth guys, right? Good stuff there. Everything else, very sloppy. Which, get it out the way now. That's what preseason's for. Get this out the way. This team needs to find some discipline. Because, yeah, some of these were coming from, the depth guys, but some of them were also coming from the starters. Some of them finally getting a little bit of preseason action.
But this is why we wanted the starters to get in and get some playing time during preseason, just to get, whatever, bad communication, rust off, bad juju, get all that out the way, get that out of your system. Because come week 1, come regular season time, we can't afford any of this nonsense.
Yeah, not only did we have 13 penalties, I think we had just as many penalties as we did missed tackles on the defense. Some of them from the starting core.
Which is, again, what you don't want to see.
And most of them came from, depth guys that, are just going to be depth. Some might not even make the roster, unfortunately. But even still, that's something you don't want to see. But that's what preseason's for, because get it out your system now. Come week 1 and the start of the regular season, we're going to need those mistakes to be at a minimum. They need to be, limited to a very low capacity. So get it out the way now. It was very bad. It was very sloppy, and it was a little overwhelming, as a matter of fact.
No, it was very sloppy, even from the Panthers' part as well. Like, sloppy performance in this game. I mean, Ben Sauls, who might have secured himself a practice squad spot as an emergency kicker for Boswell, he went 4 for 4. One of them was from 50 yards. He's a left-footed kicker, a rookie kicker at that. It's like Ben Sauls, he had himself a good day. He's pretty much the main reason why the Steelers won this game, if you want to take anything away from that.
Right.
Sauls had a good performance. He might have locked himself a practice squad spot. But other than that, it's just from both sides of the ball, there was some sloppiness, even from the starters.
Okay, we have an update. According to Mike Tomlin, Harmon has a knee sprain.
Knee sprain.
A knee sprain, according to the chat. Shout out to Will. Shout out to I'm Happy. Shout out to DHunt28. He said he has a knee sprain. Now, Alan in the chat says Harmon not playing in the opener. Really? Is that an opinion or is that a fact? I'm going to refresh X here. Tomlin said that he has a knee sprain, according to the chat. Yep, it's a sprain. Best case scenario. Best case scenario. Thank God.
It's not what we all feared.
We feared the worst, and it's actually just a knee sprain.
It's not what we feared. Knee sprain, I mean, like, Considering what it could have looked like, what it could have been, I'll take it.
We dodged a massive bullet tonight.
Because we can't afford to lose Derek Harmon, man. We can't. That's a stud rookie. He had a very good preseason.
Thank God.
Very impressive preseason.
Yeah, Harmon looked good all preseason. He really did. Losing him would have really sucked. But hearing that it's just a knee sprain, according to Mike Tomlin, that is positive. That's the best news we could have heard all night. The injury is still being evaluated, of course, but those are great signs. Better a sprain than a tear, obviously. So that's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad we got an update on that. We'll see what his extent of away time he'll have, how much time he'll miss. That'll be determined hopefully soon, probably tomorrow, maybe even later tonight. I don't know. But the update is he has a sprained knee. Great signs. That positive report from Missy Matthews on the sideline and now this. My mood 2 hours ago was very low. Very low. Now I'm back up to a high here. Thank God. So shout out to Derek Harmon. He had a good preseason. It sucks he got hurt, but thank God it's only a sprain.
Yep.
It's as minor as it can be. But other than that, man, that would be the post game. Not much from tonight. Very sloppy performance from the team. Too many penalties, too many missed tackles, but some good spotlight, some good shine from some of the rookies on the defense, and definitely now securing a roster spot, in our opinion, is Skylar Thompson and Scotty Miller for sure. And some of these guys may have earned themselves a practice squad spot. Guys like Lou Nichols and Trey Sermon, Sebastian Castro potentially, Ben Sauls, who was 4-4 tonight. Guys like that. So positive vibes coming out of this game. Positive vibes to end the preseason. Not the greatest performance, but the way it ended was probably the best way it could. It definitely ended better than it started. So I'll take that as a dub in my book. But let us know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. How you guys feel about this game, man? Preseason's over. We'll see what the true update is on Harmon. We'll see how much time he'll miss. The final cuts will be coming in the next couple of days. The initial 53 is not always the final 53. Remember that. They're going to make moves. They could make a trade. They're probably going to sign some people that get cut from other teams because they gotta fill a lot of these depth issues, which includes the offensive line, which definitely includes wide receiver. So they're going to continue to add bodies, which is going to be a good thing. So we can expect that within the next week or so. And 2 weeks from Sunday, we will get to, I was going to say enjoy. I don't know how much we're going to enjoy. We'll be able to watch Steelers football again. It'll be in New York. It'll be on the road. It'll be against the Jets, against Justin Fields.
MetLife Stadium.
MetLife Stadium. That'll be 2 weeks from Sunday, but that's when we can see Steelers football again. So up until then, we'll see what the Steelers do and how they're going to stack the roster, how they're going to model the roster from week one. Because we're definitely going to need some new bodies in certain areas. And a lot of these guys definitely earned their spot for the 53. It'll be interesting to see what decisions the Steelers make. They're definitely going to have to make some sacrifices, which could include a guy like Corey Trice, which could include a guy like Dante Kent, who they didn't see any preseason time.
No, they didn't.
I thought they were going to keep 6 or 7 corners. It doesn't look like it. It don't look like it.
No, a lot of people are going to be on the chopping block, which is unfortunate. You know, that's the unfortunate part about preseason. A lot of people are going to be cut. A lot of people are going to be out of a job. A lot of people are not going to be able to make a roster spot. But listen, man, your journey doesn't end there. No. Just because you don't make the roster doesn't mean your journey is done. Doesn't mean your career is done.
100%. So
still got to go out there. Still got to put in the work. Still got to give it your all and just see if the second chance, the next opportunity comes around.
Yeah.
But best of luck to everybody, man.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, we'll get to know all the information within the next week or so. We'll see how the Steelers model the roster. It'll be very interesting to see what decisions they make. But we don't have to wait too long to find out. Let us know you guys' thoughts down in the comments below. The preseason is over. Derek Harmon is okay. We can all go to sleep feeling good, feeling happy, feeling relieved. That's the best parts, and that's the biggest news tonight, for sure. See you guys in the next one. Here we go, Steelers, at the end of the day, and we'll see you guys shortly for the updates regarding the roster and everything regarding the 53-man roster. See you then. Have a good night. Here we go, Steelers.
And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Peace! All right, that's your recap, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate y'all very much. You guys are rock stars. Shout out to you guys, man. All righty. That's the post game. We're going to get the thumbnail up. All right, make the thumbnail.
Get the thumbnail up. Yeah.
Well, yeah, get the thumbnail up. Yeah.
Get the recap up. Make the thumbnail. Upload
Actually,
that.
I can end this poll. Yeah, man, we appreciate you guys. Preseason's over. Next time you'll see us live for a Steelers game will be 2 weeks from Sunday. We'll be live for every game this year, unless we can make it out to a game like George said.
If you're
We'll see.
not down with that, we've got 2 words for
And we got Will with a 5. He says, I say sit Harmon at least week 1 and give him almost a full month to heal before he practices or plays.
It's not a bad idea. Maybe a week or 2. I don't know. It depends on the magnitude of his injury.
Yeah, the severity of it all.
Thank God. Thank God it's just a sprain, bro. Because if it was worse, I don't know what I would have done this year, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You would have been devastated. All of us would have been.
I don't know what I would have done if he was hurt all season. I don't know what I would have done. I'm sure Wyatt Black can handle taking over when he has to, and he might have to for the first week or so. But that's the best news we can get. Best news all night. Thank God. Shout out to Derek Harmon. Hoping for a speedy recovery, and we can get him back on the football field alongside Heyward and company, man. With that being said, we're going to call it a night. We're going to call it a preseason. Thank you guys, man. From the bottom of our hearts, thank y'all so much for tuning in for the last 3 games. It's been fun. It's been an adventure. Today was wild. This stream was a roller coaster of emotions. I'm not going to lie to you. It really was.
A little bit.
But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you later this season for week 1. From all the way to week 18 and maybe even the playoffs.
This was just a start, man.
This is just a start. So thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week. We'll have videos out regarding the 53. We'll probably even have a 53-man roster prediction out at the end of the week or at the end of the weekend. Because aren't the final cuts on Tuesday, Wednesday? One of the two.
Yeah.
I forget what day, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the two.
It's around the timeline there.
But we'll have a 53-man roster prediction out shortly, and then, of course, an update video regarding the initial 53 and who the Steelers could bring in regards to what free agents are going to be available after the final cuts. So it'll be interesting to see all of that. But up until then, we'll see y'all then. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week. See y'all shortly for more Steelers content. Thank y'all so much, man. We appreciate y'all. Get on out of here. Y'all have a good one.
And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Peace!